Chelsea are world champs.
World champions.
You're already world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
Chelsea are champions of the world.
World champions.
World champions, guys.
Chelsea, congratulations.
World fucking champions.
You have won everything in world football.
Yeah, world champions for 4 years.
Everything in club football.
You're the world champions.
World champions.
World
You
champs.
said
You are the world champions.
World champions, yeah. I'm not gonna be one of them like saying, yo, like there's a Tim Pot trophy. It's a pre-season trophy, bro. It's a Club World Cup, man. See the size of that trophy, bro.
Chelsea are going to have a stamp on their chest for 4 years saying world champions.
They're going to have Club World Cup winners for 4 years.
4 fucking years saying world champions.
You like, I try to downplay it like the mad thing, you get me? But you comes to a point when you're like, you know what, blood? Man can't even like. If they did a parade, yeah, man can't even knock it. You get me?
World champions.
The champions of the world.
They are the club world champions.
Chelsea are Club World Cup champions.
The best team in the world is now Chelsea Football Club.
Champions of the world.
Chelsea are world champions now. Whatever you want to say about them.
They're going to be world champs for the next 4 years.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be there 4 years time.
World champions at Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea FC champions of the world.
My name is Troops. And I am the wise man. And I would like to introduce the reigning, defending, undisputed, undefeated world champion, Carefree Lewis G.
One sec. Lovely, lovely. That'll do. Right, big up every single one of you that's locked in. We are back again with another match preview. Chelsea versus Newcastle. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We have to lick up. We have to fix up our wounds and everything. Get ourselves back up and focus on the Premier League now. And hopefully get ourselves back up with a little bit of confidence before the second leg. Yeah, Fielder, don't worry. We've got everything off our chest with the PSG game. There's no point talking about it anymore. I mean, we might get a conversation in about it eventually with the panel, but like, there's nothing worth bringing back up that we didn't bring yesterday. I think I've got everything off my chest now of back again. So, yeah, there probably won't be any PSG talk still. But big up, man. Big up, bro. Big up to PFC. Big up to CFC Yug. Big up to Proper Chelsea. Big up to Curse. Big up to Maldini. Saying, which world-class best in the world fullback got a contract extension? Love, man. Love. Apparently, well, we already know what could be happening with Cucurella anyway, but there's been some source from Simon Phillips. I don't believe it at all, but apparently they're talking about a potential look at Calafiori, and if that was the case, but he can play on the left side, maybe that's another example that Cucurella might be gone in the summer. We won't know, though, because this Reece James announcement just dropped like that. Nobody expected it to drop today. There wasn't any hints. There wasn't any rumors of a contract being accepted. All we heard was that everybody was very relaxed about the Reece James situation and they knew it was all going to be done. Look, Simon Phillips has said it, but it's vague. It's a very vague source from him. He's saying that we're looking at him. Apparently, like he wants more minutes or something like that. And yeah, we're just looking at him. Nothing more than that. Don't even like take it as anything that serious, but a target, a name on a list, and all that shit. So yeah. Yeah, that's why I could believe like we're looking at him. I could believe there's still interest. And if he's not happy with the minutes that he's got, maybe there's something there, but I don't see anything more than that. Colwill, we'll talk about that in a sec. We have heard an update on Colwill. Did we get any update on Caicedo or Enzo situation? So yeah, this was what Simon Phillips said. So he was like, Chelsea weighing up a potential move to sign an Arsenal player in the summer. We've heard some surprising info from our top source this week that says that Chelsea are looking at an ambitious move to sign Calafiori from Arsenal, sensing a potential opportunity to do so. Close links in the 2024 Euros, all of that. There's a situation that Chelsea are keeping an eye on because he's not playing as much as he wants to be, and also would rather play as a centre-back than as a left-back. Okay, so forget that whole left-back conversation then. And there's a chance Chelsea might see an opportunity to offer him a role at a centre-back, and he's got 3 years left in his contract. Ultimately, it's a bit vague. It's a bit vague. There's not really much more to it. Man said check Dodgers. Are we looking forward Dodgers? What has Dodgers got for us? Liam Rossini has already given his seal of approval for Valentin Barco to join Chelsea. Yeah, he plays left back, doesn't he? So maybe that would be it. Well, we're looking at Strasbourg again. That makes sense. That's standard. That's fucking standard. Yeah, he played left back or midfield. Yeah. That makes sense. That'll make a lot more sense. Aye, broski, that's just YouTube, you know? It's not even... What the... Why is the comments not clicking? Give me 1 sec. I'm going to refresh. Oh, now it wants to work. Piece of shit. All right. What, Steve? I haven't shouted Steve still. If Steve's about, I'll send him the link. If he's about. He gets the link anyway, so if he wants to jump on, he can jump on. But big up to Steve anyway. Big up to Daniel. Yeah, bro, we just got to accept that. Like, the intro ain't being changed, but you get the narratives behind it. Sanchez, you're just there by default. Sorry, not sorry, but pretend it's Jorgensen, guys. Pretend it's Jorgensen. Shawa, big up, my G. Big up, bro. Big up to Lily White. Sorry for the team that you support, but big up. Big up to Certified. Big up to Daniel. Big up to Esteval. Hopefully you get well soon, mate. Hopefully you get well soon. Let's see more opportunity in Lewis Skelly. Yeah, they're potentially looking at him leaving as well. I've seen some rumors about him and Wanyeri going in the summer. Maybe we look there. Maybe. If we even look towards Arsenal. But the options are there. There's just vague interest. Don't take it as anything serious. I'd leave that. What we can take as something serious, though, is the best news that we've heard this week, man. And yes, the timing is a bit deliberate. But you know what? This sort of news it's always the right time to announce that Reece James has signed a new contract, man. Shout out to fucking Reece James. Where is the suit? There it is, bruv. There it is. Why is everything so late today? There we go. Give me some fucking noise. Right. Timing, whatever the timing is, it don't matter. I've seen a few people talking about like this is specifically because we've got knocked out against PSG and they want some positive PR. Whatever. You know, Reece James has signed up. That's always a good thing. I'm not asked about it. I was just surprised it happened now. Like, all we heard was like, we're comfortable with Reece. Reece ain't going anywhere. We want to extend. Reece wants to extend. We're going to get it done in due course. Now, maybe we lost to PSG and they thought, let's rush it. Fine. Because now Reece James is locked up until the age of 32. Let's fucking go, man. Shout out to Reece James. I'm glad that we're able to get this one across the line. Reece said, I'm over the moon to have extended my contract. Chelsea means so much to me. I've always said I want my peak years to be here, and I truly believe we have everything it takes to build on our previous successes. I'm excited for the future under this ownership, sporting directors, coach, and all the staff, and hopefully we will lift many more trophies together over the coming years. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Oh, no, I've seen that. I feel like he's promoting that he's just doing, like, streams on it. I think that's just it. If he's working with 2K26, fair fucking play to him. But I didn't think it was that because it looked like a creator wrestler. Can you explain what you meant by why Chelsea doesn't email you ticket? Oh, okay. So when we faced PSG in 2015, obviously you know the situation with the black guy that didn't get let into the train. So a lot of the Chelsea fans that were involved in that were banned Chelsea fans that were getting European away tickets so they could get away from being spotted in English grounds. So what Chelsea have done to like stop that from being a situation now is you have to pick up the ticket on the day. You need to bring your passport and you need your membership number. That's why you saw the little form that I had, basically. So yeah, that's why European away tickets, you never get it sent to you. You have to pick it up in the city on the day. That's the reason why. And don't really care. I got no problem with that. I understand the reasons why. Fairs. Sporting directors Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart said, oh, these dickheads. On behalf of the ownership and everyone connected to Chelsea, it is a proud moment for all of us to have Reece extend his contract. He's the leader of the team, both on and off the pitch. Reece knows what it means to wear this badge, and having committed his long-term future to Chelsea, we are looking forward to continuing the journey and working towards further success together. How about you do your fucking job, you dickheads, and then maybe we'd believe that a bit more. Fuck you. What else? Okay, so they're just going through Reece's career here. Any quotes? Delighted for Reece. Look forward to the next chapter in his 20-year Chelsea story. Lovely stuff. And Reece has even, I think his last contract didn't have the incentivized wage things that the rest of the team has, and now he's agreed to sign with those incentives in his contract, which says to me, like, love, you're taking away the base wage. And you're now just doing it. You're now doing it with the rest of the squad. We appreciate that, man. Big up to Reece James. And apparently now, according to Ben Jacobs, where is the thing? Where is it? Where's Ben Jacobs? Apparently Ben Jacobs said we're looking at extending Levi Colwill next. Just trying to find where that source was. Where was it? Where was it? Any way possible to get loyalty points without going to the game? Not for the away, not for European aways. You have to pick it up to get your if you want to get your loyalty points. Where the fuck? Here it is. Finally, I thought I bookmarked this shit. Yes, I didn't fully read it. I just saw the little bullet points from Pies, and that's about it. Yo, Fred, we know the owners are the problem. Still fuck the sporting directors, bro. I don't need to do this, man. Allow it, bro. Big up, though. Big up Ben Jacobs saying, and he said, understand Levi Colwill is another name Chelsea could now look to extend. Contracted until 2029 with a 1-year option. So he's got 3 years left so far. Potential option for a 4th. Nothing close yet, but a willingness from all parties to explore a new deal. Cucurella is believed to have been rewarded with improved terms last year, despite no announcement, but you still have 2 years left in the summer. And now I'm not too sure what's going on with Cucurella. Well, I feel like we all aren't a bit too sure. Colwill, we know, is going to extend. Caicedo, he's got a new agent, but I don't really feel worried about him leaving. Enzo Fernandez, I don't really feel worried about him leaving. Cucurella's the only one where it's just like, I don't know, man. Yeah, Maldini, it's starting to look like that. Especially seeing, like, I think Simon Phillips also said that Cucurella wants to play in Spain before he gets too old. And it feels like everything's just hinting at you might be gone in the summer. You might be. It's just a theory. Obviously, like, we don't know. Nothing's set in stone. It's just a theory. Big up to Maga for the 5 memberships. If you got a membership from him, give thanks. Big up, my G. Big up, bro. Do you see Reece Steven Gerrard situation, 1 UCL and no league title? Broski, I just don't want to think that far ahead. Because right now, I'm pissed off with Clearlake right now. I don't want to be thinking 5 years ahead. We don't even know if Clearlake will be here 5 years ahead. If that CB stream was anything to go by. How am I feeling 2 nights later? I'm still pissed. At least I managed to go to the pub. I linked up with my mates. He needed a mate. I needed a mate. It was one of those ones. And yeah, a little bit hungover, but we move. We move. I feel like I can smile a little bit more, even though I'm still fuming over that game. But yeah, it is what it is, man. No chance we win a major under this lot. I just maintain what I maintain. These guys want to win, but just strictly by their model. But these lot are also so fucking naive with their recruitment, and they just shoot themselves in the foot. And now that's fed into the team because this team shoots themselves in the foot. Lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. Can't be arsed, mate. Looks like his base pay reduced, but it's moved to incentive base pay. I thought his base wage stayed the same. Well, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I haven't checked. I haven't seen anyone say if his wages are the same. We haven't got a number yet. I haven't seen anything about a number. If he's taken a pay cut or something, yo. Again, we already know how Chelsea are. It's just another example of it. Reports are saying the base pay is reduced. Is that what Ornstein said? Deal aligns right back with Chelsea incentivized wage structure, but it doesn't give us a number. Whatever. Reece is signed. That's all that really matters. That's all that matters anyway. Hazard wanted to go to Spain for time. We kept him longer than most. It can be done. Just give him something of worth. That depends on if he wants to. Does Cucurella want to stay? Does he want to go back to Spain? We don't know. We don't know. I'm not going to say anything's definitive because I don't know. I ain't got a fucking clue. But Hazard, his dream was to go back to Madrid. It wasn't like he didn't want to rush. He didn't want to rush his move because he didn't want to disrespect Chelsea or leave him in a bad spot. You can check Ornstein's article. Nah, it's behind the paywall. It's behind the paywall. And Bundy's, man, they ain't getting my money still. Daily Mail reported a reduced wage. Let me see that. What did the Daily Mail say? Are you going to be behind the paywall too? Okay, so it isn't. Committed his future to the club by signing a new 6-year contract until 2032. He's agreed terms which will fit into the Blues' wage structure. It doesn't say that he's reduced his wage, though. It doesn't say anything about that. But, yeah. Yeah, God knows. But yeah, cool. I saw a few people wanted me to bring up the not a project thing as well, so we'll talk about that quickly. So I think it starts from around here. These are the main discussion points from it. Also, they tried to throw Matisse under the bus, and that was so disgusting. That was so peak, man. Oh, they didn't want to meet us. They were too busy in a meeting with Matisse Armani. Why do you gotta throw him down like that? What the fuck, mate? Dark, dark work, man. And now everyone's trying to paint him out as a brown envelope. It's Pete, man. Shout out to Matisse every single time, man. I said, were you there, man? No. I've wanted brown envelopes. Pay me. Pay me. They ain't got nothing. Don't worry about me, man. I ain't no brown envelope. I would have already been by now. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Run me my money, man. Scared money don't make no money. Up the Blues. But yeah, let's get into this. So I haven't fully read through this, so we can go for it together. Once the meeting began, it became very clear to us that early on that the club's primary motivation for the meeting was to, in effect, present to us a sales pitch, an attempt to talk us round to their way of thinking. Would have thought it was that anyway. We were told in no uncertain terms that despite having the highest net spend in the Premier League on new players since Blueco's takeover, that the club is struggling to compete financially with Europe's top clubs. Yeah, because you didn't really use the money that well. You didn't really use the money. Ah, bun him, Timmy, bro. I couldn't give a damn. Shout out Matisse, though. Shout out Matisse. The club director spoke very disrespectfully about what was achieved under the previous ownership and of individuals involved in that time. Again, I'm not surprised by that at all. In their view, the current project, consisting of vast expenditure and player churn, is the only means that with which we can hope to compete at the elite level at some point in the future. That's what they've told us as well. And again, it would be a lot further ahead if you did not move so stupid in the last 4 windows. The club's effort to reduce the wage bill has been seen as a means of offsetting the spend on players so far, and the director was honest about there being no appetite to compete for more established Premier League signings for this reason, because of the wage structure. Again, no shock there. We were repeatedly given the same small number of player names they see as successes in some way justify this approach. Yeah, just a few that have worked. Your Caicedos, your João Pedros, all of them, man. All of them, man. No, wait, I'll bring that super chat in a second, bro. But big up, man. Big up. We were repeatedly given the same small number. No, we already read that. After being lectured on this for about 15 minutes, we felt the need to step in and scrutinize what was being said. The meeting took a more confrontational turn when the club director expressed surprise that, in view of the club still being 13 points off the top of the table at the time, which has risen to 19 points at the time of writing, in the 4th season of a transitional period, fans are not showing more patience. The club director was surprised that 4 years of being into the club, fans aren't being more patient that we're still in the top 4 race. Yo, these man really are delusional. All right, man. All right. We calmly explained that we do not see a direction of travel taking us towards seriously competing in the Premier League and Champions League while the current model is in place, and that the lack of proven experience and leadership in the squad will continue to harm us until this issue is addressed. The discussion became heated when the director responded by telling us players will mature and that as they get older, and that to them it is fucking obvious we are building one of the best teams in the world. I'm not even arguing the point that these players will mature. You could have brought better players. You could have recruited better. You could have not wasted 90 mil on mid at left wing. You could have actually got a centre back, and then there'd be less questions about us being leaky at the back. But all of this is just copium away from what the real problem is. One of our group responded saying we found this a condescending comment. After paying to watch the team home and away for the last 4 seasons, Savić suggested to us that our route to top is fucking obvious, was insulting to our intelligence, and we did not understand what this is based on when we have not seriously competed in the Premier League and Champions League under Blueco and show little signs we will do so while the current model is in place. This is because everything is on track for them, innit? That's why. It's because it's all on track for them. The director denied they were being condescending and told us we have no more right to be upset than they do. Oh, fucking hell, man. Yo, you lot just said you're not even upset. They have no more right to be more upset than the directors who are telling the fans why not to be upset. How the fuck does that make sense? Huh? Alright, man. Alright, man. Okay. Right. We stressed that getting buy-in from the fans is incredibly important and that the director's opinion was very much in a minority. We expressed to the director that the club brazenly taking an attitude of we're right and the rest of the world is wrong is not helpful. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's a good one-liner still. We asked the club why is that since January 2023, we haven't signed a single player aged 27 or over. And we wanted to know why there's been no expectations of balance in the way the squad's being built. The director appeared to suggest the club would not pursue certain players according to the director, despite the high amount of spend on players. We can't afford to compete for the likes of Guehi or Semenyo. You could have got Semenyo in the summer. You fucking idiots. But you wanted to go and get Garnacho. Love. The director did not directly answer when asked if the club has a specific wage cap in place. The club has taken the view that due to our revenue being lower than a number of other Premier League and European clubs, signing players with resale value is one of the few levers we have to mitigate against this. Semenyo probably does have resale value though. Like, what the fuck? He ain't in his mid-20s, is he? 26. Oh, you lot are taking a fucking piss. Yo, these lot are fucking dickheads. That's why they didn't go for Semenyo. These men are pricks. Fuck off. We asked if that was the case. So, why can't we look towards growing revenue either by winning competitions, which leads to greater prize money, or at least bringing on board a long-term front of shirt sponsor? We pointed out to the director that if the club is not prepared to pay fair market rates in terms of wages for the types of players that will help push the club forward, which our competitors are prepared to play, then we cannot expect to compete at the top. We argued there must be a reason why no other elite club has tried anything like our current project in approximately 150 years of organised football, and there is not a shred of evidence that this type of approach leads to winning elite titles. It's the first time we're doing it. The director retorted that we do not have evidence of this approach not working. There's no evidence of it working. There's no evidence of it not working. Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, if I really did the Uno reverse. Oh, brother. We responded that the best example we could think of was Arsenal's earlier years of playing at the Emirates Stadium post-2006, where a focus on developing youth rather than mixing youth with experience never developed into a team that was capable of winning leagues. The director remains confident this will not happen with us. All right. Another issue was raised was the club's inability to align with managers beyond 12 to 18 months. This meeting took place about a month after Maresca's departure, who at 18 months is currently the longest serving manager of the Blue Coat era. God bless you, Enzo, man. God bless you. Once again, there was a lack of self-reflection from the director, who even said that there is no statistical relationship between managers and results. So you can just bring in any manager and it works. All right. Who's fucking bring like Bob Bradley or whoever that flop was at Swansea or some shit. Or go bring in Amorim if this doesn't work. That's gonna work, right, guys? That's gonna work. How about we bring in Ange? Seeing as there's no statistical relationship between managers and results. How about that, man? Let's give it to Pardiola, mate, or Sean Dyche. Fucking morons. And that the overall impact is overestimated. Man are saying managers are overrated. We found this very concerning, although the director did at least acknowledge they had hoped to make more progress this season. Wow, you told us top 4 race in a deep cup run. You wafflers. We're also alarmed. Why is Matisse having a private meeting with one of our directors? Brother! They're having a private meeting with one of our directors. Like, I don't think it looks sus. They're having a meeting with it. Because they want to talk about the problems at Chelsea. Probably Matisse was doing the exact same thing. That's about it. The director also conceded there have been a failing in Maresca's tenure with regards to his relationship with the medical staff. Yeah, here we go. We're also alarmed when the director said the likes of Luis Enrique group versus 1v1 very different. Bro, they're both there for the same reasons, man. Come on, bro. Matisse has been calling out Blue Coat for the last year, bro. I don't get it, man. We can't say he's bought out. So Mello, like basically, not a Project CFC said that they were late for the or they were held back in the meeting because they were talking to Matisse before, and it's basically had led to a lot of people saying Matisse is now on the payroll. Sure. We're also alarmed when the director said the likes of Luis Enrique, who won the Champions League as manager of PSG, would not have been the right appointment for us when the manager position came up previously. Wow. Okay. Okay. It was put forward by our representatives that there's a lack of scrutiny being placed on the sporting directors. According to the board director, problems with Maresca stem from him not being offered some of the same contract details that the sporting directors have in place. We know this because when Maresca spoke to City, he just said he wanted a contract extension. Because guess what? All he wanted was some good players and to be given the same respect that the sporting directors got for his achievements. But hey, man wanted to villainize him and start running revisionist history after a couple of weeks. Cool. Cool. Drink the Kool-Aid. Drink the Clear Lake Kool-Aid, guys. Here we got to scroll down. It was also put forward by no, we do not feel that a small number of our more successful signings, given almost the entire squad Blueco inherited has been replaced, outweighs the lack of sufficient quality in several positions we see on the pitch. I hear that. Some of the more recent signings, particularly given we are qualified for the Champions League and won the World Cup, because we got 100 mil for that, were singled out by us as particularly disappointing. When asked if the sporting directors are the right people to take the club forward, the director said they could not directly answer the question, but it seems to them that they are. All right, so they're ready to throw them under the bus next then. All right. John Terry. Since our meeting, JT has spoken publicly about his disappointment at not being chosen to lead the team as manager on an interim basis following Maresca's exit from the club. This seemed very timely as once again we were alarmed when the director told us they don't think John Terry is the right person to be involved with professionally in first team affairs. This is despite the fact the club employs him as a part-time mentor in the club's academy. Yeah, you see, I disagree with... I don't think he should have even been doing like the interim manager thing. You're telling me he can't be an assistant? Can't be an assistant? Rudder was an assistant manager at Villa. I don't know if you guys remember. Yeah, Mello. I'm not saying he had to do the Callum McFarlane role. He didn't need to do that. But backroom staff, you couldn't be an assistant manager or something. Now, that's where I think you could get him into the squad and like that. That would be how it would work. Yeah, he wanted the interim. Like, I'm not asked about him getting that or not. So don't really care. Don't really care. You could have been involved with it. So that's where I get the frustration. What next? The director explained it's likely to take at least a couple more seasons for us to compete at the very top of the table again. A couple? I need some more water. What do you mean a couple? Big up Steve, man. What do you mean a couple? How much fucking longer do they want? Project 2030, guys. Oh, fuck off, man. Oh. Morons. Utter fucking morons. The director was unable to put an exact timeline on this. The director asked us what the club could do to alleviate our concerns. Our answer was the club could compromise and build a more balanced squad. Duh. Build a good team. That would help. The director did not seem keen on this idea. The club continues to believe players simply getting older will turn them into winners. We believe football was never this simple. And at some point, leaders need to show them how to win at the elite level. To be clear, this meeting did nothing to deter us in our efforts to try and bring about change, and we're certainly not talked around to the club's way of thinking. Yeah, they sound delusional as hell. If anything, it has made us more determined to take action against them. Well, I'll be so real. You had to be consistent with the protests. You had to be. Yeah, slot out, wah. Shut up, man. Shut up, bro. We feel there is a severe lack of reflection at the club, and refusing to take other points on board would be detrimental to any business, let alone a football club. The director did tell us our comments would be passed on to others at the club, though. Yeah, sure, mate. Yeah, sure. Don't worry. I will get a tell Barley and the others what you think. Get a load of this guy. All right, man. Since the meeting took place, we have noticed UEFA's reports signifying the club has reported an English record loss of 355 million for the 24-25 season. While the club has, of course, tried to play this down, we do not take this as an indication that the decimation of what made this club so successful prior to the 2022 takeover is being justified by a financially sustainable approach. While we accept the director's point that the quantity of communication with fan groups has improved since Blue Coast takeover, we pointed out that these are short-term wins and it is ultimately actions that matter more. The director conceded that our protest was well organized. The outcome wasn't good. I'll give it that. And our arguments were expressed in the right way. We will continue to scrutinize the club's actions and we will do what it takes to help get this club back to where we feel we should be competing. We will not rest until the club is willing to show a form of compromise. Up there, Chelsea. And I think the rest is just like the fucking manifesto and everything. All right. Well, that was a depressing read. That was a fucking depressing read. They literally said it will take a couple more seasons to compete at the top of the table again. It was meant to be next season. That was what they briefed us. Now they're saying wait a couple more. You fucking bums. Sheesh. That is all dark, man. There's a whole load of PR and bullshit. And just their way of trying to explain away this bullshit, man. Get to fuck, man. Get to fuck. Well, what's Pie's tweets about tossing there? Is that a tossing quote? I'll admit not being a guaranteed starter at Chelsea isn't an easy situation. I'm a competitor and I want to help my team in every match by being on the pitch. You help me by staying off the pitch, mate. Don't worry. You also have to recognize our squad is high quality and sometimes a manager has to rotate it. I'll continue to work hard to help the team whenever I'm on the pitch. Do your job off the pitch, man. Do your job off the pitch, mate. But yeah, that was a depressing read. No, that was a fucking depressing read. But a lot of that wasn't a surprise to me, except the whole we've got to wait a few more seasons to compete. How long do you expect people to wait? Players and managers. Because I don't think we're going to lose a lot of our key players. But ultimately, these men are going to want to compete for major honours soon. Not in 3 or 4 years' time. That man said at least a couple of seasons. What the fuck, man? They told us at the start of the season it was top 4 this season and then compete the next year and then win the next year. And even that's too late. We should be competing this season. You fucking bozos, man. What a joke. No, if anything, I think it might be Cucurella going, if anything. Big up to Crack. Big up, bro. He said, I beg someone pack this gaslighting prick Rafinha. I'm not there yet, but I'm still fuck Rafinha right now because I'm still angry over the way that he handled the PSG game. Bun you for that. Like, it's not an in or an out thing. It's a fuck you thing for that. Big up Mr. John Marston saying, why did they decide to release this now? Apparently these meetings happened during the protest period. A bit sus. Yeah, when did they say specifically again? Following the protest, it was around when we were 13 points off, so it'll probably be like late January or something. Yeah, why is it taking them this long to drop it? That's a great point. Threw Matisse under the bus as well. Yeah, they did not need to mention that. I think they've taken it out of the article now too. So they know they fucked up a little bit with that one. They didn't need to do that. Now man's having to go around telling everyone that he's no brown envelope. It's like, yo, just giving him a rough night for no reason. Yeah, they got rid of it. They got rid of it. Fucking hell. But yeah, big up Mr. John Marston for the donation. Next bit of news. This one's just a quick one. Don't need to dwell on this one for too long. Pedro Neto has been given a 1-game suspension and a 70k fine for misconduct that occurred after he was sent off in Chelsea's league game against the Groomers on the 1st of March because the player acted in an improper manner by failing to leave the pitch promptly and using abusive words to the match officials following his dismissal in the 70th minute. He called him a couple bad words, guys, and everything. Now, first off, I'm with all of you guys where it's like, bun this guy. Oh no, anyway. But like, I want to talk about the principle of it. How many times have I seen players swear at the referee and it has never led to this? Never. Saw Bruno telling the ref to fuck off about 5 different times against Newcastle. This is where my problem is. In terms of Neto, I don't care. Give him more games off. I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm talking about the principle. Because, like, this happens all the time. Tim's even saying Rodri's done it once. I don't know if he's trolling or not. But I believe it. Because players do this all the time. Because football is an emotional sport. If you get a decision that you don't like, you're probably going to swear or something because it is an emotional sport. We keep trying to take the emotion out of the sport, man. It's like when Maresca got given, I think, what was it, a second yellow card because he had the nerve to run on the pitch and celebrate a winner against Liverpool. Live TV after Spurs away. All right, I must have missed that one still. Either way, the point stands. We can like Neto, not like Neto. Oh, so he got a fine but no suspension. Then it's half the thing. I don't know why he's got a suspension and a fine. I don't get that. I don't get that. But here it is. A 2-match ban for a second yellow as well. Yeah, it's dark, man. It is dark. So yeah, I think it's bullshit that he's suspended again for it, but also the same breath. Yeah. It's only Pedro Neto. Yeah. And Garnacho was going to start this game anyway. Neto did 90 in midweek. No. As it stands, Neto will be there for the PSG game as it stands. Obviously, like, they're still investigating the situation and we'll get a conclusion before the second leg. They did that with that, the racist Benfica brother. They did that with him. So I assume, like, we'll find out in a few days if he's going to be banned. Probably around Sunday, Monday or something like that. But for today, he's out of the Chelsea-Newcastle game. Garnacho will start. And to be honest, with the game that he had against Aston Villa, I'm fine with it. I'm relatively fine with it. It'll be interesting to see how much both teams rotate, though, if they even rotate. Because, like, Newcastle are going to have one eye on going to Spain. Or, sorry, Catalonia. And we've got, what's it called? PSG on the Tuesday. I don't expect to see a lot of changes in the midfield, bar Santos coming in. Maybe you see one of Enzo or Caicedo start on the bench. Garnacho will obviously start on the left side. I don't know if you'll see a lot of changes at the back. Obviously, like, we have to rotate, but how much do you rotate? Yeah, Delap will start as well. I think Sanchez will start because Newcastle are, like, they like more crosses. They like trying to threaten you in the air a little bit. So you'd rather start Robert Sanchez in that one. And I'll be real, Rafinha is probably going to die on his, like, Jorgensen hill now because he kind of has to. If he starts Sanchez, we're probably going to do a lot better, and then he's going to get called an idiot for it. I doubt it. I doubt he plays him. He's probably going to go with Jorgensen again. Piss off with the lap, JP. I'm with it. I would rather see João Pedro than the lap. They gotta tell me twice. Depends on how much we rotate. I don't know. That's all out there. I don't know, man. Big up, bro. When is Esteval back? I think Rossinia said, I saw someone put in the chat. I haven't looked at his quotes because I don't really want to hear from him right now. I'll be honest. But apparently he said Esteval is still like a week or so away. Where is it? Jamie is back involved. Esteval is still a bit further away. Yeah, you're not going to see him for a week or so. You probably won't see him for PSG either. So, yeah. Garnacho on the left. You gotta drop Reece James. No, not drop Reece James, but like you might have to rotate him. You might have to rotate. Actually, no, Reece barely gets injured now. It just depends on who's fit. Big up Stop the Cross though, man. Big up. Not rotating at all. Only Gusto dropped for Santos and maybe Saar or Josh. I'd hear it if Reece doesn't get dropped on the right side. I hear it. I expect Santos to be starting anyway. And yeah, I don't know what to expect in terms of the centre-backs. I don't know what he's going to go for. Whatever it is kind of has to be a little bit concerned because I can't trust none of them. I really can't trust none of them. Have I seen Newcastle's great form? I don't think they're in great form. These men can't even rise themselves into a top 4 race. They've been horrible this season. Right now, I think they're sitting 12th in the table. And a lot of their squad's been inconsistent this season. Yeah, they're on 39 points. They are 9 points away from us. Obviously, a run of form could get them back into the top 4 race, but they should have already been there. The fact that they're not there is a big indictment on their season. But it's what's happened when you don't recruit well. Welcome to our world, guys. Welcome to our fucking world. Still our bogey team at St. James's, Mosey. At St. James's, not at the Bridge. At the Bridge, they have not won since 11-12. And before anybody says you're jinxing it, I'm talking about the stats. They're not a bogey team at the Bridge. They're a bogey team at St. James's Park. It's like Man United at the Bridge compared to Man United at OT. Come on, man. Check your Insta. Yes, I will do. I will do, bro. Once I send the link, I'll have a look. Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Away from home, it's a different story. Thankfully, we're not doing that. But yeah, Newcastle have had a really shit season for them. I think having multiple games a week has kind of fucked them a bit, especially with the lack of depth that they've got and how poor the rotation is. And the fact that their new signings haven't really bedded into the team well. Wissa's not really doing well. Voltamad's now being looked at as a midfielder. Figure that one out. And yeah, there's a lot of people asking for Eddie Howe to leave. These guys are not in a good position right now. And if anything, they'll have one eye on the Champions League over the Prem because their Prem season is looking dark right now. I expect Newcastle to probably sit back, be a bit more pragmatic, try and like conserve energy for their game in Spain. Hopefully we start João Pedro and Palmer. I don't know how strong the rotation's going to be though, but ultimately we should be beating these. I know we say this all the time and we self-sabotage a lot of the time because we love to do that. But you look at this Newcastle side, they don't really look as threatening as last season or the season before. You'd want to believe we go out there and we make a statement. But I don't know what Chelsea's going to turn up. I don't know if Chelsea are going to drop the ball. I ain't got a clue. Because this team loves showing you one thing and then delivering you something else. What the fuck, man? My prediction for the game, I'm going 3-2 Chelsea. I think it'll be a game with a lot of goals in both ends. Both teams' defenses aren't good. So I think you'll get goals on both sides. But ultimately, Chelsea should, and I expect them to be winning it. Will they? Don't know. We love pulling a draw from the jaws of victory or a defeat. We love that shit. We could still do red card watch. So, I don't know, man. Their attack isn't firing at all lately. Yeah, I know. It's just our defense. Our defense. I don't know about them. Yeah, I do have tickets for the Port Vale game. I don't know if our tickets have come out yet. If they have, I need to buy mine. But yeah, I'd assume I've got my tickets sorted. I don't know if it's gone on sale yet or not. But I'll check. Either way, I'm going to send the link out to the panel anyway. Hit the like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see what everybody's saying. See what everybody is saying. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't do this on my phone. Where did I put my phone, man? What the fuck? Oh no, I've got to log into my second account. Sorry, this is going to take a bit longer now. This is fucking great. Bear with me quickly. Yep. Next, log in. Fucking log in. Log in, man. Fucking dragging it. I said not at all confident going into tomorrow. Look, I hear it, man. There's no reason like to be overly confident with anything because as much as we're good enough to win, do we deliver? Or do we just throw it away? The story of our season is self-sabotage. We love that shit. We fucking love it. Fucking love it, man. But you, man, keep smashing up those likes, guys. I managed to get back into my second Twitter account, so I can send the link out properly now. Love. Yeah, big up my G's, man. Big up. It logged me out of my fucking Insta as well. One sec. There we go. What the fuck? What was that, man?
Yeah.
Yo, big up Nathan, man. What are you saying, bro?
Big up Lewis, big up everyone. Oh, well, it's a bit
How
of
are you
news,
feeling, man? I feel just a little bit calmer after that stream yesterday.
Yeah, I think that's how I'd phrase it too. Just a little bit better. Let's hope they don't compound it and play shit against Newcastle.
Mm-hmm. I look at everything on paper. I expect us to win, but
Here's
it's
the
all
thing.
just famous last words, isn't it?
Well, I'm looking at it this way, because I actually watched the Newcastle-Barcelona game, and Newcastle were clearly the better team. They were robbed. They could have easily walked away with a 1-0 advantage in that first time, but I mean, one moment of magic from Barca, they get a penalty, draw 1-1, but they are capable of hurting us, and the way that we're sort of giving up goals left, right, and center, I am concerned, to be honest.
I don't think our midfield's gonna be able to match them physically, at least. Like in that last game, Joe Linton was just running through players.
Oh, they definitely out physical. Like, they were definitely more physical than Barcelona, that's for sure. Didn't let them get on the ball. But it's just what always gets me is just you never know who's going to start. Like, how many subs, how many changes Rossini's going to make to the starting 11. That's the problem. Like, all the players we mentioned should start, and then we're probably going to see one of, obviously, Delap is what it is, and then like in defense, at least someone's going to be changed there. Like, obviously, I agree with Danish. Like, I would sub of like replace Gusto and play Saar, for instance, Hato, but at the same time, there's a part of me that wants a lot of the players to play against, played in the Champions League game against PSG to play this one, because I need some kind of response, if you know what I mean. Like, because obviously a lot of their performances were just unacceptable. So I'm the type of person that's like, all right, here's another game, prove to us that you're worthy, you know what I mean? But at the same time, also the other players, like Gaffer mentioned, Hato and Saar also deserve to play because they're good and they're also in good form. And we need to pick up a result.
Soren has to not play. Let's be real.
Yeah, look, as the Saints got before, I expect a lot of changes.
I don't think Hato will play. And I think if he does, it'll be either. I'm going to be honest, if Hato plays, he's either not making the 90 or he's coming off the bench.
Either or. But
I thought we'd seen start Cucurella come back in for the second leg.
You would think
that would make
every 3
sense.
days
But
could be
like,
subs.
who knows?
Yeah, I mean Santos is definitely start. I think that's pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah. One of Caicedo or Enzo probably drops to the bench. I don't think Lavia will start, and he shouldn't start after that.
He'll get minutes off the bench.
Bring him
I
into
think
the team slowly again.
Another half an hour, maybe minimum. But
Something like that.
Garnacho off the left. Now that Neto suspended all of a sudden, so that was news to me.
Hopefully, we don't rotate the lap in to start because, like,
I'd really not. You need João Pedro just to form me soon, and he's just clearly the better
man.
option.
The worst bit is, outside of a couple players, I can't even tell you who's guaranteed to start tomorrow.
Yeah, because we know the routine. There's always bare subs, like 4 or 5 changes to the starting 11 every 3
It's not
days.
even that. I can't tell where he stands with some of these players. Like, realistically speaking, tomorrow we should see Sarr, we should see Hato, we should see Santos, we should see like obviously Garnacho will definitely start, but we should see certain guys play. But genuinely, like, if you were to tell me who you think is going to start over Lavia or Santos, I couldn't tell you who I think is guaranteed to start. Like, there's a genuine chance he could play either or. Same at centre back. I don't think Sarr plays. Even left back, like, it probably will be Hato that starts. But I can't tell you that for 100%. And it's just like we shouldn't be having conversations like this.
No,
going into these games.
It's just too many changes that ruins the cohesion. That's what kills me every time. He's like a Batty Shoe or Tosin coming at centre back. It's like, the fuck are we doing?
I mean, it's even the goalkeeper stuff as well, man. Like, I'm still annoyed about
I'm kind of in two minds. I think Jorgensen
Sanchez is one of the best goalkeepers in the league this season. Okay, but you dropped him in Paris, love.
Yeah, bro. Like this guy is the he's the English Pochettino, bro. I'm so fucking tired of his comments.
That's a good comparison. Because that's the thing. I actually think he starts Jorgensen against Newcastle. Call me mad, but like, if the fact that he said he thinks he's starting 11, like, you know, obviously he doesn't have a starting, you know, keeper in his head, but it's like after that performance, part of me thinks that he'll want to start him again to try and play out of this, you know, bad form, the bad moment he's in, sort of thing, and then start Sanchez for the PSG second.
I think that'll be the PSG game, bro. Like, I think Sanchez will come in because like Newcastle are a bit better in the air, so you'd rather have his cross claiming. Then it makes sense the whole I pick the goalkeepers based on the opposition. And then Jorgensen will come back in for PSG because if he doesn't, why the fuck do you start him in the first leg then? He's got to die on that hill now. So I expect Jorgensen to start the second leg. I expect Sanchez to come back in for this one. Yeah, it might be a difficult watch if the lap starts or not, but I expect us to win this game anyway.
I'm going to be honest. The goalkeeper doesn't really matter, like who plays tomorrow, like because even if Sanchez comes back in, if you're going to play the same way in terms of have him try and build out from the back and have him play on the edge of his box, he's going to suck anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Like the actual who plays in goal is not important. It's how he's going to make the goalkeeper play. If he reverts back to what we were doing, of Sanchez plays and you know he has limited touches, or it's a case of he still has touches but they're in less risky spaces. He's got cover, whatever. We'll be fine. Like Sanchez will probably play well. He'll probably start to rebuild his confidence. We'll be fine. If he plays him like he did against Arsenal, then it doesn't matter whether Sanchez is in the goal, Jorgensen is in goal, Slanina's in goal, I'm in goal. It's gonna look shit.
Good point.
I do hear it. It's a fair point.
Yeah, how they press us as well. I'm pissed you are
You know the blueprint. If you're Newcastle, you know the blueprint. Just press high up the pitch. Give it to the centre backs and the goalkeeper. As soon as the goalkeeper gets it, that's the trigger to press high and not give them space because we'll make a mistake.
Like some Gordon and Barnes and all them men, yeah, they press.
Yeah, but you know,
Barnes is the only one. Go on, Brian.
Listen, it is what it is, man. We got the manager everyone wanted, so.
Wise words, man. Wise words,
the manager everyone wanted. There, people say get back with their ex. Nah, bro. You thought you could do better. We're doing better, aren't we? You know.
No, I'll be right. I don't even want Maresca back at this point, but you have to look forward. Like I've seen Alexis talk about it on Twitter, especially after the comments I mentioned earlier. But like, regardless of what happens this season, I'm almost of the mind of you just have to replace Rosenior in the summer. I know they won't. Like, I'm not under any illusion they won't. But I'm saying if you were serious, whether you get top 5 or not get top 5, you have to move him on and progress to the next person, whoever that may be. Because
I agree.
this already looks like it's not going to work long term.
I agree, but the annoying thing is, if we get Champions League football, they won't sack Rosenior unless, like, either next season he speaks out, which it doesn't look like he's gonna, or we start really tanking in the league. So United Emery replacing Leon. No, I thought Emery linked to United, which is a bit weird. But
How was this?
Yeah, that's new.
we're not getting Emery. This guy's frustrated with Villa's transfer policy. Why would he come to us?
Yeah. Also, Rafinha won't speak out. By the way, this guy didn't speak out when he was at Hull on their owner, and their owner's an absolute nutcase. Like, he's a moron. He didn't speak out on him. He ain't gonna speak out on these guys.
Such a weird guy. I remember
it's stressful, guy.
A decade ago, this guy was talking about how bad ownerships and how they treat managers. Like when he was writing up reports on Sky or whatever. Now he wants to do the little. Listen, it's cool.
Football 365. Oh, brother.
Listen, this fan base is a few bad more games away from certain words flying towards him, so it's fine. Listen, I'll be there too. I'll be real.
Oh dear.
I don't care about managers, bro. I just want the ownership on, but yeah. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
the goalkeeper thing.
Emery's had 2 meetings with Chelsea over replacing Rosenior. Man.
Yeah,
sure.
No. That'd be too smart. That'd be too smart. Maybe Emery's probably was interviewed for Strasbourg, like Felipe Luis.
Felipe Luis, yeah.
Hello, Strasbourg? No, who the fuck is Strasbourg?
That would be an Ornstein bomber, like the one where he said Maresca was talking with City. Not a chance. Not a chance.
I actually can't believe the Felipe Luis thing with Strasbourg is so fucking funny. They took the manager of the best club in Brazil and went, "Do you want to manage our sister team?"
Yeah, but Scott, it's such a stupid thing to do.
And then that talk led to him being sacked.
Scott, it's such a stupid thing to do that it makes perfect sense that they did it. It's so stupid, so brain dead that I believe they actually did it. It makes so much sense. Why the hell would we let Maresca walk and go get Felipe Luis as the immediate replacement? Why would we do that? No way.
Proven winner. No, send him to Strasbourg, man.
No way.
You gotta learn how to handle the youth first.
Listen, I know you won the Copa Libertadores and the Brasileiro, but can you hack at Strasbourg? Can you turn Moreira into one of the demons?
Away, mate.
Can you do dots away? Can you handle Brest at home?
That's bro.
Both of them are mad.
Hey, clip that. That's mad out of context.
Yeah, that is craziness, man.
Clip that. Not a lot of people can handle. A lot of people can handle Brest at home, bro.
Big up Brian saying Maresca mucked it up. I stopped watching when Barcola scored. I had a bad. Ain't no way you stopped watching at 1-0.
You said, bro. You said Rosenior.
I rate that.
Bro, you said it's Rosenior, not Maresca.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Rosenior fucked it up. That's crazy. I still said 1-0 down. He just switched off and was like, nope. You won't ruin my evening.
You better be careful. Certain people will clip you.
To be fair, that first goal did, encapsulate what we've seen all season, defensive-wise.
Yeah. Bro, this dumb high line. This dumb high line that we're doing as well, by the way. I saw it against Villa. Like, if Villa were good, we could have got smoked. This dumb high line that we're doing.
Yeah. Watkins actually could hit the back of the net.
Yeah, bro, this manager is. I'm seeing a lot of the fan base talk about how that we shouldn't have dropped Sanchez. My thing is, as a goalkeeper, is that if he's already made up his mind that Jorgensen is better on the ball, you've been here long enough. Why not drop Sanchez like a month ago? That way, Jorgensen has at least a run of games to play and at least maybe get into form before we face PSG.
I think Jorgensen had an injury.
When did he come back from his injury?
Yeah, Jorgensen played one game and got injured in that game.
I remember you had Sharman Lowe on the bench for a little bit.
When did Jorgensen come back from his injury?
I can't tell you specifically.
He didn't just come back for the Villa game.
Hold on. I can find it. Injury history.
Daniel said 2 weeks ago. Okay, if he came back
Big
2
up,
weeks
yeah.
ago,
Big up.
if he came back 2 weeks ago, then that would have given him enough time to play at least a few games, like 2 games, 3 games.
Yeah, he was back on the 22nd.
What game did we have after the 22nd?
Just finding out now. Would that have been Arsenal? Yeah, Arsenal was the next one after that.
Okay.
So he played Arsenal, probably aerial threat and everything, and then Jorgensen came in for the next game.
Okay, so play him in that then. Might as well. If you already made up your mind, you've made up your mind. Don't force.
Yeah, but I don't think he's
Sanchez
going
to
to
do
start
something
because there's another team that's good in the air. So I don't think he'll start this one. He's
Yeah,
saying
but
he's
this
picking
whole
him
thing
to
of
the
switching-
opposition.
Nah, but he's waffling. He's not going to do that. He's going to pick Jorgensen. He's waffling.
I'm not so sure.
There's no way you're
man.
going to not play. You can't. He's not going to play him because of the quote unquote aerial thing. That's dumb. No way. No way.
Wrexham, they were a team that's good in the air.
No, but Wrexham, we played in the FA Cup, so it makes sense for your second string goalkeeper to play, which Sanchez now is our second string goalkeeper.
No, but it also makes sense that he's starting the games against teams with aerial threat.
So if Sanchez was still first choice for Rosinir, you're saying that Sanchez plays the Wrexham game still. I don't believe that.
No, the logic that he's using is that there isn't a number one.
But that's not logic. He's lying to us. There is
position.
He's lying. There is a number one. He's picked it to be Jorgensen.
But we haven't heard that.
Yeah, not
Like,
outright.
this is some woke bullshit. I don't get it myself. It's
Bro,
I don't get
what's
there's
his
no
name?
number one.
What's his name announced it? Kasper
Schmeichel. I saw Schmeichel say that, but I was like, bro, where are you getting that from?
I agree.
Stage prices.
I believe that though.
That's all it is.
So,
Bro, no, there's
you
no.
think Jorgensen told Schmeichel that he's the number
No,
one?
not Jorgensen. But I do believe that he would pick Jorgensen as his number one because Jorgensen is better with the feet.
I will find out tomorrow, innit?
If
he starts the league game, then I hear it.
It does not make sense. That's why this whole thing of just dropping him now, you should have dropped him like ages ago. If that's your choice of one's better with his feet, so I'm gonna play him, that's fine. That's your decision. You can die by that. But at least pick it ages ago. Don't do it now.
No, but I think
Yeah,
he
but
done
he
it.
was at the injury, remember?
No, but I think he done it because Sanchez messed up, so he gave him an opportunity.
But
It's tough to argue.
But it's still dumb though. It's still dumb to do.
It is dumb for sure.
Like,
I get what you're saying, Prime. It's not enough time to bet him into the team.
Like, you should know the squad that you have. You should know the squad that we have. Everybody in the world knows Sanchez isn't good with his feet. So if you want to play that way, then you drop him as soon as you come in. Don't wait until the biggest game of our season and then we hold 5.
But that's the thing, like, even Sanchez, right? I'm not trying to do Sanchez prop, but his goal kicking did somewhat improve, right? Like, he started a moment, regardless, that would obviously undo his kicking if he kicks it straight to opposition. But his kicking was actually improving somewhat, and then you just go and reset it by starting Jorgensen. His kicking is, in his mind, better, but still amongst his teammates, he doesn't have that team chemistry like Sanchez does. It was just a fucking recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? So,
but at least, and Sanchez didn't even start the season well. But at least he got to play himself into form. Chalobah, same thing, didn't start well, but played into form. So at least do the same thing with Jorgensen. Let him play into form. What's his name? Andre Santos. Didn't start off well with Rosinha the first game or so, but played himself into form. Hato played himself into form, but you're not going to do that with the goalkeeper that you think is your number one choice. You're going to throw him into the Parc des Princes. It's dumb. It's so. And this is me saying this.
That was up to one of our player of the seasons this season. We should have just kept it the way it was working.
This is me saying this, by the way, as someone who wants to throw Sanchez off a cliff. Like, this is me saying it's so dumb to make the choice right now. It's so dumb. So right now, either you admit you were wrong, or you die by that choice and you keep playing Jorgensen. It's one or the other.
It's like Scott saying as well. Like his credibility has taken a massive hit the last couple of weeks. To be fair, anyway, it's hard to take anything he says seriously.
And then you have the players in the changing room. Why do they have to listen to you now?
I mean,
Like, why
Gusto already questioned
they have
him
to?
his comments.
Listen, that's why I called it high risk, high reward. If it worked out, you know what I'm saying, it would have been great. But you know what it is? If you look at both, in terms of both goalkeepers, you can say both. Like, it's a weird one. If you started Sanchez may have made the same mistake that Jurgensen made, because you know Sanchez does that.
Yeah,
it's a weird one, isn't it? That's why I said he took a gamble and it just didn't work out. Even though, you know, a lot of us are just gonna add common sense to it and say, well, Sanchez is a better shot stopper.
Yeah,
they take a lot of shots from outside of the box. Maybe just use Sanchez, and it
but
worked
here's the
before.
thing,
It's not like it can't work
Neto,
against PSG.
Here's the thing. I do agree with you with Sanchez. We would have lost anyway. But if you had played Sanchez and then Sanchez is making those mistakes playing out and we still end up holding 3, 4, 5, that strengthens your position in dropping Sanchez. Not doing this the other way around and playing Jorgensen with no game time.
Bro,
No real
especially
game
after
time.
what we saw of Kingsley the other day.
For me, I want us to be playing Mamadou Sarr. But if you would ask me, am I throwing him into PSG away with no game time under his belt? No, I'm not doing that. I still would have played for Fofana and Chalobah because he doesn't have a run of games. It doesn't make sense. He has no chemistry with anybody.
Even
in
though
the
he's played
backline.
under the manager and played in that league and played against PSG.
Yeah, but he still has no
That's
chemistry. He still has no chemistry with anyone in the back line, nor does Jorgensen. It does not make sense.
So I just thought it was a bit of arrogance, really. Like going back to when he was at Strasbourg, and he obviously beat him once, 2-1. So he just figured to play out from the back against PSG when they're full strength team, pretty much, except for Reece.
He played PSG.
He said he wasn't going to change too much
He
now.
played PSG 3 times, only beat them once.
Yeah, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. And it's just like you can see from minute 1 how PSG set up and how they're pressing us, and it's like, yep, let's just keep passing up from the back. And Jorgensen was warned like 2-3 times. His passes got intercepted, but didn't lead to a goal. And it's just like, all right, at some point it's gonna bite you in the arse, and it's exactly what happened.
Hey, that's fair. That's
because
fair.
his centre backs aren't comfortable playing out the back.
Yeah, I also
I
think it
didn't mind what we were
destabilizes
doing before, where it's just play it long and try and win the second ball.
Yeah, because it also destabilizes the centre backs in front of him as well. If they don't feel comfortable about the goalkeeper and his ball playing ability, then they also. I'm not trying to give them an excuse. But
I'll be real, man. They can't be looking at anybody else and complaining about their ball play. I'll be like, look at you, man. Trevor Chalobah, play it safer every single time.
Yeah, the more I keep saying that,
near enough the same thing.
The more I keep seeing that Vitinha go back, it's like Chalobah's wide open on the left, and this man just kicks it to the middle, straight to Barcola. Like,
even for that Vitinha goal, I'm more annoyed with Fofana because Gusto was there on the right and he just pussied out and played it back.
Yeah, that's true as well.
That's what they
spent. You never know though. Gusto might do that thing where he turns around there and it runs towards the goalkeeper.
He does.
You know when he goes. Remember he done it. Remember when he did it against? Was it Leeds or something, bro? When he just started running towards his own centre backs, bro, by the byline, and he passed it to Tosin. Do you remember?
Yes.
It leads the way.
Yes, I think I remember.
Yeah. So sometimes we do have that thing where players don't actually think of going forward first. The first thing, because there's safety, and it kind of puts us under more pressure, especially the way PSG presses. You know what I mean? I think the reason why I was saying that I think Caicedo played much better than Enzo was because of the passes he was making, especially, and helping. The more I watched it, the more he was kind of breaking the lines and kind of starting. He was helping out attack. You know what I mean? Considering people say he can't pass, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know what I missed. I thought, you know, I was getting cooked for saying I thought Enzo Fernandez didn't play well. But
he did really like first half. He was had moments, bad moments, but he
had that bit as well when he tried to chip.
First half he just skied 2 shots, but bar that, I think he had a good game.
Overall, yeah.
You know what it is? Maybe because I thought I kind of thought I needed him to play like he played against Villa, where he just moved the ball quickly and then really he wasn't on it as much. But other than I think maybe because we just want Enzo to do more. Maybe it's one of those. And he has to get banned from shooting, bro. Someone needs to give him parking sensors or something. When he has to get in the box before he shoots, bro. Because this brother, every time he shoots outside the box.
We need him to keep scoring because we don't, barring João Pedro, who else is going to keep scoring? So
in and around the box, sure. Outside the box, not so much.
Yeah.
He gets in the right positions. Like the Neto, good cross, great box crashing, lovely finish.
Oh yeah, I thought that was good. I thought we should have done that a bit more, and I think we done it too. I think Neto was having.
We tried it for JP after we went 3-2 down, but we were just off.
Just offside, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like we just struggled to get the ball forward for a lot of that second half. Like, PSG, I didn't think were great that second half until the third went in, but neither are we. Like we just kind of like evened each other out a bit.
Yeah,
I didn't think they would start as intense as they did in that second half.
No, I didn't think much of it. I was just unrelenting. Their press.
It's also
you know
because they knew they'd get
you know what it is,
drive
Lewis, yeah? You know when I watched when the game started and I saw the intensity they played with, yeah, it reminded me of the preview done with that PSG fan when he said they weren't playing at a high intensity for the last couple of games. Because I watched it on a replay.
But he also said like they pick and choose their games.
Exactly. And when I saw how intense they were playing, I was like, I've watched a couple of PSG games this season. It never looked like this, you know.
These man were playing on pure anger and vitriol.
There was definitely a bit left in that one. Yeah, they remember.
I kind of liked it. You know what it is? Obviously they're the ones that lost against us, whatever. Yeah, but they actually played with. I know they're at home as well, but I felt like they really went for it. Like,
oh, they did 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Where
they want to go
some
back
people
to
are saying, "Oh, this is PSG, not even trying," and I don't think it was like that. I just thought
it's like Rosinha thought they'd just take the 3-2 and just be like, all right, cool. They're like, no. There's Mara.
I saw Jabba put that in your chat, and he said that to me last night as well. He put that in my chat last night, and it kind of made sense.
Yes, he said that yesterday. A big up Jabba, man.
Yeah, and he put that in my chat as well yesterday. And I kind of was. The more I thought about it, the more it made sense. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. You know what? Let's just rest now. We've done a lot of running.
Really? Why are you taking Dow and Palmer off at the same time?
Yeah, that didn't make sense. Palmer, maybe I could
I'll be
hear
real. Taking both of them off isn't even the problem because, like, I think Alexis, someone else said this. If you've got eyes on the Newcastle game, that's cool in terms of like João Pedro, especially. I don't mind you taking them off if you've got eyes on the Newcastle game. And that game was kind of already done in terms of we weren't going to win that game, but you just needed to hold on. The problem was who he brought on. Like, the lap stinks, and it made no sense to bring Lavia on for Palmer in that situation. If you'd have brought Garnacho on, I don't think it would have been as bad. Yes, he's a drop-off, but you could have kept the same tactics. You could have kept the same intensity in terms of hitting them on the break down the wing. It's just you took our right winger off. But
right-hand side, so we don't concede off that.
I think the big problem is that we didn't beat Burnley or Leeds. If we'd beaten Burnley and Leeds, then we could take the risk of not beating Newcastle. So we could focus
you have that leeway, innit? Yeah.
But we didn't do that. Look at PSG. Don't have a game this weekend, so they can focus solely on against us. If we had beaten Burnley and Leeds, then losing to Newcastle is not the worst thing in the world. But we didn't do that.
This is the thing. You're right, and and that's just one of those. Like, you have to take your opportunities, bro. And you know what it is? What people are not talking about as well. If we sat back, we've seen what I don't know if you guys noticed as well. When we sat back a little bit, even when they had a bit, we gave him too much space on the edge of the box. And they had those moments where they were letting it go through their own legs for it to go out wide to Hakimi and that, because they had too much space at the edge of the box. And those players,
so that comes down to defensive structure and how you set up, bro. And that comes back to the manager. Can't set up a defense at all. It's like watching Poch. It's literally like watching Poch. This guy, bro, watching our centre backs just die every time they got the ball in attack. Like, whether it's, bro, they're getting spun, they're chasing shadows, they're lost, bro. They are literally like, their eyes are just glossing over, not because of like just like not concentrating, bro. They've got too much going on in their heads because they can't like track everything. So they're constantly one from like quality wingers, bro.
Oh, you know what's so weird though? By the way, this guy was a fullback in English football.
I know, bro.
In the late 2000s, early 2010s, when fullback in England were basically Gary Neville's. That's what you are. You're not a ball playing. You're not Rio. You're not John Terry. You're not a ball playing defender.
No.
Like, just put like 10 men behind the ball or something, or do something intelligent. Yeah, Spurs, man. Listen, don't worry. We'll take it to the bridge. The game will be like 2-2 or 3-3, and this fan base will praise the fight from the players.
I'm sure there will be.
Oh, that's dark.
Also, we'll beat Newcastle, which will give people confidence that we'll beat PSG, but we won't. So,
there's beating PSG, and then there's beating them and going through.
Yeah, there's not letting them score a goal. Yeah.
Because if we don't go through, it just feels like the players have just wasted their energy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how it feels like, because you haven't gone through. Do you know what I mean? It's not a one-off game, is it?
Oh, but we went to the Bernabeu with Tuchel, guys.
Fucking hell, yeah. We got to put everything into that second leg, and it seems like a dead cause, and then it's Everton afterwards.
Also, Lewis, can you get Don on the channel, please? Sometime.
Don?
Yeah, Chelsea.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Why? What specifically?
Bro wants to
I know that Don loves shaking up the fan base a little bit.
Not gonna lie, I think he's a cuck for the ownership, but I think he's the exact type of fan.
Bro wants to hear the flip flopping in 4K.
He's not even the flip flop. He's consistent, but he's the exact type of fan this ownership loves.
No, he's not consistent though, bro. Like I'll be real. Don is not.
No, he's consistent.
Yeah, when he started flipping on Maresca, I was like, yeah.
No, but he's consistent in backing everything this ownership wants. That's the thing. This guy, like, just this season in the summer, this guy was saying our manager Maresca is better than Arteta. Now all of a sudden, because he's gone, yeah, and now we have Rosinha, and you don't want to say that Maresca is worse than you don't want to say Maresca is better than Rosinha. This guy was talking about how our Fofana is similar to Gabriel. This guy wants to talk about how great our squad is, our depth is.
The thing is though, like, I'll push back. Don doesn't defend everything these owners do because he does call them out. Like, he's not like Jesters or Carlito. Like, he won't back like every signing or anything like that. But it's more of a case of his opinion on players or what's it called, or managers will change just depending on how he feels in that moment. Like, he doesn't ride for these owners the same way like Carlito or Jesters does. He just, bro, his opinions just change like the wind. That's all it is.
Chelsea, he'll accept it and praise it like it's the best. He'll only call things out. Chelsea done. He'll only call things out when we actually lose. He's not going to be honest.
Done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not going to be honest about
you have
what
a point.
things
You have a point.
He's not going to be honest about what things are. He'll only start complaining when we lose. This is exactly what this ownership wants.
But at what point does our complaining need to stop? Because we're not going anywhere, right? Like, at what point, though, right? It gets repetitive, no? We're not going anywhere. Like, for how many more years, Lewis? A few years, right?
Yeah, we're not going to win the next trophy under this ownership. That's not going to be a Europa or a Conference League.
But it was the same with Roman. We barely won that much with him too.
I mean, it wasn't the same under Roman at all.
When was the last Premiership we won though with him? 2017, I believe.
Yes, we also then won a Champions League in that time.
Yeah. And also with Roman, yes, the squad planning since 2017 was poor.
Horrible too in 2017.
However, with Roman, the aim at Chelsea was still always to win. Execution was bad at the end.
Let me say something.
Never hired managers that didn't deserve the job.
Ownership doesn't have the aim.
But listen, the whole argument is flawed because Roman's thing wasn't working. Yeah, he was getting better players, but the squad was shit. It was garbage.
That's fine. But that doesn't.
I mean, the squad wasn't garbage. It wasn't.
Scott.
Listen,
it wasn't that great at all,
bro. That's fine. That doesn't disagree with what I said.
Questions about the squad, regardless, the winning culture was unmatched.
The aim was always to win, even if the execution was poor. The aim was to win. The aim with this ownership is not to win. They got rid of a winning manager, and they brought in a guy that got sacked at Hull.
I'll always defend the whole one, by the way, because that wasn't his fault.
No, that's fine, whether it's his fault or not, but it doesn't matter. They brought in a manager that is like, with all due respect to us senior, like he shouldn't be here. You should not be here.
We're talking about an ownership, a previous owner who hired managers based off merit, and then we got a new ownership that just fucking gives out to everyone and anyone. Like,
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna praise, by the way, them even getting Maresca, because Maresca wasn't supposed to work like the way he did. Because
but he also won the championship. He also won the championship run.
Yes, but I'm not praising their ownership for this, because Maresca could easily.
They did everything to make it difficult.
We easily could have got Kieran. We easily could have got Kieran McKenna. McKenna's not winning the.
But listen, wait. Isn't it a little bit too early to kind of be saying manager out, like slating the manager? He's barely been here.
It's not slating the manager. It's slating how we're run. It's slating how we're
still made mistakes.
He's made mistakes. He called
but we're all human beings, correct?
No, but bro, it's not about the necessarily. It's not about us senior. It's about how we are run as a club.
No, I'm not going to defend the ownership. I'm not going to defend the ownership because there's a lot of things they do that is actually fucked up. But I'm just saying, like, slating the manager already and he came mid-season is like, I don't know, man. What did you expect? Like,
I expected him to not be a coward. I expected him to not fuck the system up within about 2 months of being here.
Actually, no. You know what I expected? I expected exactly this. That's why I said, let's not get rid of Maresca. I expected exactly this.
Same thing.
I expected bullshit.
You know the next guy's gonna get fucked over way worse.
Exactly, this is what I expected.
Made no sense.
Should have left Mr.
It just depends on what's your definition of like giving someone time, whether it's a manager or a player, right? Like he had that grace period that we gave to Rosinha, 2-3 games. So we're past that now. We've seen enough. We've seen how he wants to set up the team.
But do you think 3 games is a proper grace period, though?
He's had more than 3 games.
What do you mean 3 games, brother? We're in mid-March.
3 games. I think
we're in mid-March.
No, we are seeing things. Yesterday against PSG, we've seen things we've seen since Charlton.
I'm not gonna lie though, Lewis. I'm gonna be real. I try to be very positive. The PSG game is inexcusable. I'm not gonna sit here and defend him at all. He's a complete coward for that. Like I'm not. I draw the line somewhere. Eventually. So.
Oh, he's a coward. He's an idiot.
Yeah, he was. There is no defending that at all. And anybody that tries to do it is a complete fucking fraud. Let's be honest.
I'm not gonna say get him out for it, but fuck you for that.
I'm not gonna say that, but he's on fraud. What, Lewis?
I'll be real. My problem isn't the PSG game. My problem is that the ownership said the semi-final, the Carabao Cup, we don't care if we get knocked out, and the fan base just ignored that and accepted it. That's what I'm angry at. So the fake anger about losing the second leg to Arsenal or losing in the league to Arsenal. You guys should have been angry when they said.
I have a question. Lewis, I have a question for you.
That's when. Hold on, I'm talking. That's when you guys should have. That's when the anger really should have been. But we're just gonna do manager debates. It's not about Rosinha, honestly. Think beyond.
Okay, listen, but
beyond the Rosinha's only coming in conversation based off the game. That's it.
Yeah.
But Lewis, I have a question for you. At what point do we look at the players though? Like, can we at least look at some players?
You can be critical of the manager, then criticize the players, and
they're mutually exclusive.
We've been talking about the players for years now.
I mean, sorry, they're not mutually exclusive.
Nick, don't be like that. It's mutually exclusive. Don't let Scott get manipulated.
It's not mutually exclusive.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Not mutually exclusive. That's the phrase. Yeah.
It's not mutually exclusive. We've been talking about the
players. You're also late to the party because it's not like myself and Prime and Lewis and others were talking about these same players under Maresca when they were still shit, and they're still shit now. But
people told me
why Maresca for Palmer missing chances.
Bro, people said why Palmer is shit is because he has no freedom. Palmer has all the freedom in the fucking world.
He does. You know what I was realizing too? Palmer has more freedom now than under Maresca, and he's still playing.
I just said yes, and he still asks. Our defense is worse. Our defense.
To be fair, maybe he's getting the freedom at the wrong time.
Our defense is worse, by the way, with Liam.
Yo, I've noticed Caicedo hasn't been that consistent too.
Our
I didn't really think it was bad last game.
Our goalkeepers
it's not as
performing.
Good as
our goalkeepers are both performing worse with Liam. Our defense is performing worse. Caicedo is left on an island again on his own, just like with Poch.
Yeah.
We are worse visibly, and this isn't like Maresca defensively because I had problems with Maresca towards the end. But you know what I wanted? I wanted an upgrade, but I also knew we were never going to get an upgrade. That's why I said keep him in the job because he's not the biggest problem.
So, Prime, what would you do to fix this club? Since you got the answer,
What would I do to fix this club?
Yeah.
If I say what I want to say, I might incriminate myself. So.
Wow, here we go.
What I would do is get rid of this ownership.
But it's not going to happen at all. So what would you do?
Okay,
What's the second option?
and amend the model.
But that's not going to happen either. So would you
what's the point of being on streams? What's the point of having conversations?
Wait, so hold on.
Accept
You asked me what would I do. I gave you two things I would do.
But it's not. But how about this? Let me be more specific, Lewis. What's a realistic thing you can do? The two things you said are not realistic.
Change the fucking model. You can realistically do that.
But it's not realistic.
Then what's the fucking point of us thinking about this going forward? What is the point of hoping about what this club is going to be?
I'm not even saying
it's pointless, guy, in my opinion.
Hold on. I'm not even saying change the model. If you want to buy the best young players, actually buy me the best fucking young players. Don't get me the Lap and Garnacho. Get me the best young players.
Hold on. But let me ask you a question. Don't you think it's kind of premature to give up on the Lap one season already?
No, but shut up, man.
I'm just asking a question.
Have you seen anything from the Lap that like gives you something to go?
Bro has less goals than Matthias Kesman did for us in the same amount of fucking games, and I meant to believe in the Lap.
This is what I'll do. I'll be consistent, Lewis. I'll be consistent, Lewis.
Who invite this plastic, man?
Wait, sorry, what's your name? What's your name?
Hold on.
It's David.
David.
Shut up.
Hold on.
Lewis, why can I be an objective fan in this echo chamber?
No,
is that okay?
David,
get your perspective. Don't worry, everyone. Stop. Go on, Brian.
David, with all due respect, you're in the same bracket as Chelsea Don. You're a cook for this ownership.
How am I a cook?
You're accepting this. You're accepting this.
Don is a metric now.
I want to respect.
Nah, you're as spastic as Don. How about that?
No, wait. Let me. He needs to be allowed to respond to.
Lewis, I want to.
Liam Delap. So
I'm not even saying this is an insult or anything towards you. I'm not like abusing or anything. I'm just saying you're accepting this.
I'm not.
I'm not with Fatter. But you're accepting this.
But I'm saying this. What I'm saying to you is this. Yeah, for sure. I got to be consistent. The Lap hasn't blown me away, and I've seen things where I'm like, yo, fuck, this guy's like, you know what I'm saying? No. Yeah. But for me to look at someone who's 20 years old and completely give up on him,
22.
like, all the injuries, all the things he's gone through, like, I'll be saying the second season. Let me see how he is next season. I'll be honest with you. Then
bro. You know what's funny? You're thinking
Mega coming back.
He's injury prone, but I watch him and I see something to go on.
You know what's funny? You think I've given up on Delap now. I didn't want him even at Ipswich. When people were telling me he's the next Harry Kane, you know what I did? I did my research and I saw his goal output is similar to what Morris got at Luton the year before. I saw that about half of his goals from Ipswich.
But Lewis,
hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done. I saw that half of his goal output last season were pens. This Delap guy would probably do well at West Ham or something. Go West Ham. Go Spurs when they get relegated.
Listen, people were giving up on João Pedro at the beginning of the season. Many people
João Pedro had 5 goals.
Bro.
João Pedro showed a lot more in a lot less time.
No one gave up on him. No one gave up on João Pedro in the beginning of the season. You're lying.
Yo, trying to compare.
I see nothing.
Questioning someone who was in shit form but had already shown that he was a goal scorer in terms of he'd scored 5 or 6 goals for us at that point of when myself and others were questioning him, and comparing a dude who has 1 fucking goal in about 18 appearances for us in the league, who has he has less goals than Matthias Kesman for us. He has less goals than Higuain got for us. He is the single worst striker we have ever had at Chelsea Football Club. I don't care about whether he's 22, 18, 80. He's shit.
Also,
Yo,
David,
I wouldn't
you're
give up on him just
also,
yet. Next
David,
season,
David.
he has a full next season to
David,
show me something.
also,
That's
you're
it.
lying, by the way, because at the start of the season, he was scoring
it.
goals. So how was he being criticized? Pedro
Who,
was
say it
scoring
again?
at the start of the season.
Yeah, he was
You
being
said people
criticised
were-
around
you said
November,
people were-
December, not early on.
That's not the start of the season. And why was he?
Yeah.
Why was he? And even the criticism that he got, right? Because I was part of the criticism, but I also said there's context. The guy was playing in the 10 because Cole Palmer
No,
had a
Scott,
training
Scott,
injury.
and many people were questioning, like, yo, this guy isn't good
Yes,
enough. We're getting
and I
fresh
question,
players.
and I,
Yes,
and
the
you know
brother was
what?
playing like
And
shit,
you
but
know-
again, we're
no,
talking about a
yes,
player
you're
who had
right.
5 goals.
We also had the same conversation.
Hold on, David, you're right. But you know what? He also turned it
We're
around.
Brighton
and he's scoring-
FC, number
he's scoring
2.
go- He's scoring goals again. He turned it around. Is the lab going to turn it around?
I'm saying to you, objectively, I'm giving him a full next season. I'm entitled to that.
Why?
Right?
What? So he's going to be
You know
third
why I'm
choice.
entitled to that? You know I'm entitled
Cool.
to that?
So
Because
when
he's had- let me
when
tell
he
you why.
plays no
He's had-
minutes because he's third choice striker,
he's
then
not gonna
what?
be third striker. I think he's gonna be second.
Behind who?
Omega, because Omega's gonna be new to the league.
So
He's
what
not
we doing
gonna,
with João
like,
Pedro then?
Pardon?
What's João Pedro doing then? Chilling?
No, Pedro's
Playing
gonna be
golf?
number 1, and then Delap's gonna be number 2.
He's ahead of a.
You said number
Okay.
3, you tip.
Okay, so we've bought Omega for what, 40 million, 50 million for him to chill as number 3. Okay, buddy.
You know, because you know why? Because he's new to the league. He's gonna have to, gradually get in.
Yeah,
What's
people
the issue with that?
Number 2, not a number 3.
I'm telling you, they're not getting rid of Delap. Lewis, I can guarantee you, they're not gonna sell him this season.
They're gonna sell him. You
They will be here when he's
You
sold.
might
They
be
will be here
correct,
when he's
bro. I
sold.
won't even say that you're wrong. They should.
I think they should.
I can guarantee you they're not gonna sell him. Just like I guarantee you.
Hold on, guys, hold on. See, this is the same bullshit that Don does.
What bullshit am I doing?
Hold on. So because they're not going to get rid of him, we have
I'm
to
not saying.
accept him.
I'm not saying.
We
No,
have
no,
to
no, no.
accept it.
I'm not. Listen, I'm saying to you, try to be objective. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I am trying to be objective.
No. Lewis is the only one objective on
Yes,
the
we are.
panel. Lewis is the only one objective here. The rest of you guys are not.
No.
No, I'm not hearing objectiveness from you.
Yeah, no
Real.
answer,
You're not
stance,
being
not
objective
How?
about Delap.
Scott,
He's
how?
been
I'm
shit.
very objective.
No, you're not.
Good.
Lewis been,
Okay, give me.
No,
Tell me out. Tell me
the
what.
lab. What are you talking about? Everyone's been criticizing the lab.
He's not good.
Fucking hell.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying.
just-
I'm
I don't
saying
know.
these
Maybe
other
it's a
things too.
revolution
Like,
idea, but like you can see what he's all
back
about
in
on
the
the
day,
pitch.
I used to back Werner, but I learned my lesson. He's shit anyway. So it's the same thing with the lab.
I'm
Anyway.
saying-
I would take Werner over Delap in a heartbeat.
Okay,
Patrick, we
Scott.
know what you
Okay,
back
yo, Scott. Now you're just doing shit for clicks,
Fine, let's
man.
not go that far.
Like,
No,
stop
Hang
this.
on. Hang
You're
on.
doing shit
How
for
am I?
clicks,
Oh,
bro.
hang on. How am I doing shit for clicks? Werner was shit. I hated Werner. Werner objectively
I said,
was a
yo.
better footballer and had better output than Delap. Shut the fuck up about being good.
David,
Yo,
David,
this
I'm
guy,
sorry. He's right. He's
Wait,
right. I
wait.
hate
Hold on.
Werner.
Werner, as shit as Werner was, by the way, as shit as Werner was, Werner got 25 GNA for us. I think.
Werner
How many
can
seasons was he
play
here,
better.
Scott? How many seasons was he here for us?
Werner is faster and he gets into better.
Do you not remember his first
That's riding out for Delap, you know. One goal Delap. Broja has more goals than Delap this
Yeah, he
season for
had more.
Burnley.
Now he had more in his first season by this point than Delap did.
Yes.
And an objective man over here, fucking riding out for Delap.
Because you
That's
remember
a
when
champion.
Lewis.
Yo, Scott, how many
Lewis, you
seasons was he
remember-
here for us
Lewis,
for? How
remember
many
when
seasons?
Lewis, you remember the first season of Werner? Do you know what the
Yeah.
objective take with Werner would have been? That he deserves another season. A lot of the goals that he scored got chalked off to offside.
Offside, yeah.
He deserves another season. There's
Yo,
no
for you guys to
argument you
sit-
can have.
Yo,
There's no
nah, man.
argument you can have with
Yo,
the
Lewis, do me a favor.
no
Can
argument
anybody in the
about
chat?
He miss all the
Yo,
time.
can
You have
people
to
in the
get
chat
that
do me a
person.
favor?
You like
Somebody
have
clip
another-
this. Somebody clip this. Somebody
What
clip
clip
this,
what?
please.
No, by the way, Prime, you're wrong, by the way. The objective take on Werner was he's shit and he shouldn't be here.
Right now, I
No,
don't
Because
think
he had
anyone
standards as a football club.
No, Scott.
And
Scott,
then you start begging in
obviously-
it. Fucking hell.
Scott, obviously,
Yo,
I
you
agree.
guys are the same
Scott,
fan
hold on,
base.
hold on.
You guys are the same fan
Scott,
base.
obviously,
Yo, this is so
Scott,
hilarious to
obviously-
me, bro.
Scott, obviously, I agree with
Werner?
you. But my point being that if
This
you
is the
want to
same
do,
dude, by the
if
way,
you
who wants
wanna
to talk
do-
about Chelsea
hold
fans.
on.
What
The
attributes
standards of
would
this
you say
club
Delap
are in the
has that
bin, are in the
Werner?
gutter.
Wait, hold on, Scott.
You
Obviously, I
can
agree
clip
with
this
you.
video
But my-
up your ass. How about that, man?
Stop, Patrick. Scott, obviously, I agree with you. But my point being, if you want to do weird objectivism, Werner, at least at that point, had more to defend than Delap has now.
Yo,
Delap
can I
had
ask you a
nothing
question,
to
Prime?
defend.
How many seasons was he here for? How many seasons was Werner here for, please? Can someone answer that?
2 seasons.
Two seasons. Delap has
Two
been
seasons.
here for not even a full season yet.
And
Can we
and
relax?
Werner's first,
Not good
Werner's
enough,
first,
and he sucks.
Werner's
Werner's
first
shown
season
more.
is better than Delap's, and Werner wasn't good
So-
enough.
So Scott, not even Scott, Lewis, you're completely done with him? That's what you're telling me. You're done with Delap fully.
Yeah.
He can leave. I'm not asked if he goes.
Yeah.
He's not showing me anything.
There is no
Next
there is
season,
nothing. No
he
ridiculous.
has one more season for me. One more season to prove
To
himself.
do what?
I
To
don't
score
give.
one league goal and then that's it.
No.
Bye bye again.
Fair enough.
No, I can see him scoring 10, 12.
Hey,
next season.
the standards of football club are dead.
I'm
Finished.
not saying anything that tells me he's going to score 10 or 12.
I can see one of us here getting married first.
And again, by the way, if you want to give him another season, that's
I'm entitled
fine.
to that.
That's why
You're the
you're
problem.
you are entitled. You are entitled to do that, and I'm entitled to say you are a cuck for this ownership.
Yeah, you're the
cook
cuck
for this
family.
ownership.
You
How am I
are.
a
You
cook
are
for
a
this
cuck for this
ownership?
ownership.
You are
You
100%.
I'm not a
accept
cook
the
for this
bullshit.
ownership.
You are.
I'm not
You
a
are
cook for this
cuck.
ownership at all.
You're a cuck.
I'm an
You are a
objective
cuck.
fan
You
with a
are-
rational
you are-
head.
you-
That's all it is.
You are a cuck fan.
Riding
You
out
are
for
a
one
cuck
goal
fan.
striker. that came
You
from
guys are the
Italy.
same fan base that said Enzo's a dead baller.
I will say, just on David's side,
There's
I
so
don't
much
think
things
he's
that can
doing this
call out
with
you guys,
ownership
bro.
in mind. I generally just
Calabo's
think
garbage.
he sees something in him, which
No,
I
but
don't get.
Lewis,
I don't see nothing in him.
Lewis,
I think that's where he's coming from.
Lewis, I didn't say
Thank
he's doing
you,
this with the
Lewis.
ownership. I never said he's doing this with the ownership in mind. Why I say he's a cuck for this ownership is the ownership wants fans like him that accept this bullshit. That's
I'm
why
not
you are a
accepting it.
cuck.
I'm not accepting
You
your
are-
time.
you are accepting
You know what you
this.
guys
You're
don't
a
do on
cuck.
this panel?
You're a
Lewis is
cuck.
the only active listener. Go Google what active listening is. You
I
guys do
do
not do
listen-
active
Yo,
listening. I said it. I said it in
don't
your
throw
set. I
that
said it in
around
your
like
chat.
that, bro.
I said it to you guys straight up. I said, yo,
Don't throw that around
there's
like
a lot of
that.
shit you
Don't
guys
do that.
out
Don't do that.
bro.
Don't do
What are you
that.
guys
Don't
talking
do that.
about? What are you guys
Don't
talking
generalize.
about?
Don't do that.
I'll go
Don't do that.
I'm doing
Don't do that.
what I said, bro.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
I'm gonna do what I
Don't do that.
Google what active listening is, man.
You know what?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't generalize. Don't do that.
You guys
don't know shit from nowhere. Don't do that.
You know what? David's
Don't
right.
do
David's
that.
Echo
right.
chamber.
That's
Lewis,
disrespectful.
I'm just
Don't
saying,
do
I
that,
don't
bro.
understand why you've been
That's
retarded
some
like this.
bullshit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're all talking at once.
David,
Scott is
right.
mad because I'm not fanboying him like the rest of you guys.
David's right.
David. I'm the only one that
David,
calls him out.
I should-
That's the only
No,
thing.
You're fanboy, I get more hate in this chat than anyone.
What are you talking about?
I get more hate than anyone in this fucking. I get more hate than anyone on this stream, dickhead. What the fuck are you talking about, fanboy? I don't care. Suck my nutsack.
I'll be real.
Suck my dick.
How about this, Scott? If we actually met up in person, you would never say that. So I don't care
Suck
what
my
you
dick.
guys
I'd
say.
head
I
back
can
in
guarantee you
that,
that,
you
brother.
cunt. Shut the fuck up, pussy.
I can guarantee that.
But anyway,
David is a football channel, bro.
I'm
It's
not
not
even
about
getting
ego
my-
here.
You know what?
listen,
David's right. You're talking about
for me
actively
personally,
listening. You're talking
I'm
about
not
actively
giving up on
listening.
that. That's it.
David has a
Let's keep it
David
football,
has a
man.
point when it comes to actively
Because
listening.
a lot of you guys
And David
very
is
scary. You guys want to
actively
do this in real life.
David's actively a
But,
cuck.
Bro, stop being chat shit. This is a
You're a
football
cuck
channel.
for
We're not
it.
here
Fuck
talking
up.
about men's
This is
egos
why I
and all
call
that.
you
Football, man.
Everybody wants more fans
Bro,
like
man.
David in this fan base.
Just do your homework, Scott.
You're a cuck. You
Shut
are
the
a
fuck
cuck,
up.
bro.
That's
Playing
all I'm gonna
traffic.
say, man.
How's about
Do your
that? Playing
homework,
traffic.
brother.
Do us
You're
all
a
a favor.
cuckold.
Playing traffic, please.
You're a
Yo,
cuckold.
just do your homework,
You're a
Scott.
cuckold,
That's all I'm
David.
gonna
You're a
keep
Playing
saying.
traffic.
You're a
Do me a
cuckold.
favor.
But
You are a cuckold.
but yeah, Lewis, like this is a good stream. I love coming into the stream because the
I'm sure you do.
interaction is nice.
You are a cuckold, David. You are a cuckold.
Where's
bro.
Jester at? Where's Jimmy at?
You're a cuckold. You don't
Jimmy
want
was here
Jimmy.
yesterday.
You
I
don't
haven't
want.
seen
You
Jester.
don't want Jimmy
For
here.
your
You
sake,
don't want
just
Jimmy
Where's
here.
Joey, man?
You don't want Jimmy here. You don't want Jimmy.
Wait. Are you up for the
Like this is the
skirmish? Or are
fan
you
base,
just
so
here
let's
to
get
talk
rid of
about the
like
game? What are you really
no
here
patience
for,
in this
bro?
fan base, bro. It's
All this
crazy.
riding out for Delap, you know. He ain't gonna fucking kiss you.
I'm not
bro.
riding out for Delap. I said I'm giving him
David,
another
here's
season.
my thing. I'd have patience for Delap if I saw something from Delap. I don't
We've
see
seen
anything.
nothing.
He can't
We've seen
hold up the
nothing,
ball.
bro.
He can't trap the ball. He don't know when to get into the right positions. Like his movement in the box is garbage. Like, he's got a shot on him.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Look,
I'm gonna
Lewis,
tell you right now.
Lewis, you know what? Lewis, you know what's funny?
I'll be honest with
His
you. There's a
best-
lot of things I don't support with this ownership. But there's a lot of things that they've done that are good that doesn't get talked about. That's all, and I'm just trying to be consistent. That's it. That's all it is, bro. Yes,
I mean,
we
after
winning.
we saw something in our games since
No
last
one
time
said that.
from criticizing him.
And
There's
Lewis,
no
and,
progression.
Lewis, and I agree with that. That's my whole thing. It hasn't progressed. But for us to just be like it's been a complete wash this whole time, it's like it's
But I don't think anybody's saying
just
that.
doesn't make any
They're
sense.
saying that we should not still be in a top 4 race in this time, and it's because
No, and
we're
I agree with that,
recruiting
Lewis. I
garbage,
told
and
Lewis,
players
Lewis,
like the lap are part of that garbage recruitment.
the biggest issue, the biggest issue for me is like poor recruitment in the attack and in the defense. Sanchez is a serviceable goalkeeper, but maybe we can get a upgrade on there as well. I'm not completely agreeing that everything they do is right at all. Like, you guys got it confused, but I'm standing up for people that just got here, because a lot of players we know in the past, it took them a season and I have to really show something. And they became great players.
David, can I ask you a question?
I hear it, but I feel like you
hold
would have seen.
Hold on, Lewis. David, can I ask you a question?
Like, for example, let me ask you a question.
David, can I ask you a question?
If the lap is so horrible, why are they just standing behind him so much?
Can you hear Prime?
David.
Okay, like, we don't have to hear
Can
him.
you hear Prime?
I can't hear what?
Can you hear Prime?
No, I can't hear him at all.
Oh yeah, just refresh quickly. He was trying to ask you a question.
You don't have to refresh.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Just leave in.
No, not you, Prime.
Just leave and don't come back in.
Look, at some point, like, obviously,
right, all of this, like, this starts. You know what's Joe? This started from him riding Delap's dick. That's what this comes from. It's dick riding Delap of all players, you know, of all players.
Look,
Not
obviously try to give grace, but others like
not Hato,
what it is. Yeah.
not Saar, none of them. Delap, fuck me.
But even all of them ones, I think we'd all be in agreement. Like, yeah, cool, give him another year. Fuck it.
That's what I'm saying, Lewis. Like, if this is for Hato, yeah, cool, I understand that. Yeah, give Hato another seat. This is for Delap, you know,
bro.
This is for the worst striker we've ever seen at this football club. Ever.
Is David here? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's just come back. Someone has mic.
David.
David, can you hear Prime? His mic's off.
Oh,
it's probably the mic saying's not sorted. But yeah, there's nothing on the lap.
This thing of like keep the lap because it's been one season. Does that apply for every bad player that we have?
Because look, it literally is a comparison to Garnacho. If you look at it, it's
no,
like,
but
that's
what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. Do we keep Garnacho?
Oh, I think this is it. Yo, can you hear Prime now, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm good.
David, that's fine. So keeping the lap because it's one season. Should we keep Garnacho?
Fuck, that's a good question, to be honest.
No, that's not.
No, Scott, it is a good question because.
Why can I say that's a good question?
No. Hey, David, ignore Scott. It is a good question. You know why? Because by your logic, we have to keep it.
No. This is what I would say. When it comes to Garnacho, yeah, his form has improved a little bit, but if there's an opportunity for us to like sell him and make profit.
Why does it not apply to
You know why?
Everyone stop. Everyone stop. It's a conversation me and David are having. Why?
You know why? Because let me say something. The reason why, because if you were to sell the lap right now off the season that he's had so far, we'd be getting a net negative. Correct? We're businessmen. Because he hasn't shown his best level yet.
Hold on. We signed him for less. Hold on. We signed him for less. He's English. He's younger.
Stop. You're ruining my point. You're ruining my point. Stop it. That's okay. It's a net negative if we sell Garnacho. If we sell Delap now, it's a net negative. Fine. Garnacho's not really showing us anything either. So why can't we sell him?
No. I feel like if we could sell him, it has to be for more money, right? I don't want to just sell players and we're losing. It doesn't make any sense. That's my whole base of my argument. Like, I'm a businessman at my core.
Even if they're not good.
Pardon?
Even if they're not good.
Yo, we're running a business, correct? We can't be.
But you're a businessman. But you're a businessman at your core. So you as a businessman, does I think it makes sense for your business for you to buy products that are obviously going to fail?
No. You can't say that. We've made too much money to say that. Okay, let me talk. Yo, Lewis, let me talk. Let's get down to the numbers.
Let me come.
Who's doing that? Sounds like a faggot.
What do you mean?
Whoa!
But yo,
wait,
David, say what you want to say, bro. Go on, David.
Okay, but listen.
No, but he's gonna go in another. don't go on a tangent. Answer.
I'm
my
not
point.
going on
Don't
a
go
tangent. I'm just saying.
Let him answer. Just let him answer. Go on, Dave.
Nah, that's an ejection.
Pato.
No.
Fuck that, man.
What this ownership has shown, like, and even like with things that people we bought, for example, Hato. Like, we're gonna make money on Hato if we were to sell them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Chalaba, a lot of these players, okay, maybe toss in a lot of these other players we're not gonna make money on, but for the most part, we make money. You know what I'm saying? So why are you like acting so surprised? Like, this is something that they do pretty well. Can you give them credit for that?
Now. You see why I wanted to cut you short? You didn't answer my question. You didn't answer what I said. You said you're a businessman to your core. So you as a businessman, does it make sense for your business you to buy products that are?
But I'm saying the products that we're getting, the products we're getting are high. We could they have high resale value for the most part. Esteval, Lavi, like there's a lot of players.
Focus on the players I mentioned. Delap and Garnacho. Focus on them.
Delap right now, I don't think we make money right now off the season he's had so far. I don't think that. That's why they won't sell him. And I agree, don't sell him. So why would we sell him when we lose?
But it's obvious because he's bad.
But they're not going to sell him though.
You could 100% make money on that.
No, I don't think so.
No, but hold on.
We're gonna get one more season this season.
No, but you said you're a businessman to your core. You as a businessman, why aren't you going to call out the fact of they've wasted money on bad?
You know what it is.
I know what it is.
The risk and reward with the lap.
It's because you're a cook. It's because you're a cook.
No, the risk and reward with the lap.
And you're racist as well. You fact.
There's no risk in the reward. You're just a cook.
There's still
You're just a cook.
There's still the prospect of him being a good investment. Let's give him one more.
There's no prospect of him being a good investment.
You're actually retarded. So can I ask you a question? If we can't sell the lap for a profit, considering we bought him for 30 mil, how in the fuck did Wolves sell Strand Larsen for 45 mil?
I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying.
No, you're just saying bullshit. Answer my question. Answer my question.
They're not selling him because they want more money.
Okay, no, that wasn't a fucking argument. I know you love doing the politician shit. You're very good at it. Answer the fucking question.
Yo, Scott. You're actually
answer the question.
Okay, what was the question? Let me
answer the fucking question. You retard. Is it possible to sell a player after when the form delapsing? It's not possible to make profit on him. Can you explain to me how Wolves managed to make Crystal Palace pay 45 million British pounds for Jørgen Strand Larsen after checks notes 1 fucking goal?
I can't speak on that. I'm just saying.
No, you can't. You're retarded and you don't have an answer.
But I personally feel like we wouldn't get that much money off of him right now. And they don't want to sell him. They came up with so much report that we're not selling the lap. We still believe in him, and I believe in him too. So shut the fuck up. Why are we talking about this?
You believe in the tooth fairy, brother. That doesn't make it real.
So Scott, how about this? Hand in your CV, go to Stamford Bridge and try to be the sporting director since you know it all. Why don't you just do that?
David.
Scott is the best sporting director on YouTube. I promise you.
David. But you believe in the lap. Why don't you believe in Garnacho?
You know what it is? I'll be honest with you. When I watch this guy play, I'm like, oh, this guy is so fucking like garbage. Or like, I don't think he has any talent. When I look at the lap, I think there's some talent there compared to Garnacho.
Okay,
there's some talent there more. You know,
that's fine. And you are a cook for the fan base or for the ownership. You're a cook.
I'm not a cook for the ownership. I'm not a cook for the ownership.
You're a cuckold.
You are a cook.
I'm not a cook for the ownership.
You are a cuckold. You are a cuckold.
I'm not a cuckold, bro.
Hey, Prime, is he better than Robert Prime?
Am I better than what?
No, he actually might be worse. Because you know what? Like Robert, he's probably the same actually as Robert. To be fair.
Who's Robert? I never heard of him. Who's he?
Exactly.
No, but at least Robert, right? He actually believes the ownership are doing a good job. This guy, David, he wants to say the ownership aren't good, but yet he will still praise
this is what I said. This is what I said.
I'm not finished speaking.
No, he's the same because we do this politics.
Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious, bro.
At least let me finish speaking before you interrupt me. Okay?
All right, go ahead.
You will want to say the ownership are bad, but you still endorse the things that they're doing, the bad things that they're doing.
Okay. Let me know when you're done, Prime.
That's why I say you're a cuck.
Okay. All right, Prime.
Laugh your striker, you're a cuck. That's fine.
All right. Okay. Can I? Are you finished or are you done?
Everyone needs to play their role in life, and that's the role you are. You're a cuckold.
Okay. So listen. If somebody comes out and tells you, yo, there's a lot of things that he's done that I don't agree with, right? And I've called it out multiple times. Lewis can vouch for it. But there's a lot of things that he's done that is good.
Chelsea boys, we're on a bender. David, the love, the sex offender. Fuck that soda, man.
That's a let him speak.
Like Lewis, like Lewis, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, I don't know, bro. You guys are just so not objective. Like, I come on an objective take and I say to them that, yo, there's a lot
Despite
of
you propping Enzo, but then trying to tear down Andre Santos because you're like,
okay,
because Enzo didn't play so well, I need some other
I promise you, I won't make this a long conversation because I know people think about the whole Enzo thing. I'll tell you right now, with my eyes, in terms of great player, Santos doesn't have it. Labio and Enzo. I don't want to talk about Santos. I don't want to talk about Santos anymore. He's a bang average. He's a bang average.
No, David, David, that's actually.
I don't want to talk about Santos. Bang average.
No, hold on.
He's good at all.
No, you know what, David? That's actually.
I hope we sell him. I hope we sell him.
Hey, but we gotta give. We gotta give the lap time, though. Whatever. We gotta give the lap time. Suck your mum.
Hold on, David.
You know why?
Your mum.
You know why?
God give him.
You're very serious. You can't
let him explain what
play in traffic, I beg.
Yo, Lewis,
David, I'm trying to defend you here. So fine. You know what? Santos doesn't have the it factor. That's fair enough. Do you think the lap has that factor? Shut up, man. You can't. Lewis, kick him off, please. Anyways,
just shouting, bro. Let the conversation.
All right, so David, you say Santos doesn't have the it factor. Fine.
No, he doesn't at all. And he doesn't.
But the lap does, you know.
He doesn't. I never said the lap does. I didn't say the lap does at all.
David, do you think the lap has that factor?
No. I don't think he does. I think there's more than what he's showing. That's what I do believe. But it factors Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo. Santos is nowhere near these guys. Not even close. Open your eyes. He doesn't have the ability at all. And I'll be honest.
Sorry, you mean Lavia who stank of piss against Wrexham? That's the it factor.
Listen. I'm telling you right now. Anybody with eyes, you can't even. I promise you right now.
No, I'm telling you, the Lavia that stank of piss against Wrexham, that it factor, yeah.
Or Enzo or Caicedo in the same ballpark.
Yeah, we're talking about the Lavia who stank of piss.
You could compare Hugo and Santos.
Santos was better in that game as well.
I'm telling you right now, Santos is not that good. He's not that. He's gonna be a consistent 7, maybe at best. He's not gonna ever give you an 8, 9, 10. He's never gonna give you that. He's not gonna do that.
He's normalcy and understanding.
Hey,
I've got to listen to his retard talk shit.
I don't get that.
No. You know what? No, that's fair, David. So Santos can give us consistent 7s, right?
Maybe 6, 7s. Yeah, he'll never give us anything more than an 8, 9.
That's fine. Don't say 6, 7.
Hey, but the lap's giving me 2, but right out for him, I guess.
Scott, stop getting triggered. Let's have the actual conversation. So Santos can give us a consistent 6 or whatever. Fine.
Yeah. Rage bait, by the way.
Patrick, shut up. Shut up, Patrick. So David,
Santos is okay player.
Wait. So David, at his best, what can the lap give us? Can he give us 7?
I'll be honest. I'm gonna see next season because he's been injured a lot more. You know, we haven't seen him fully fit yet, right? So I want to see.
All right, no, that's fair. Okay, hold on. That's fair. Now, this is Santos's first season. Do you not think he deserves a second season?
Well, when it comes to Santos, he's fully fit, and when I watch him play, and our strongest area of our field is on our team is midfield, and I don't see his ability to ever be better than Lavia, Caicedo. He just doesn't have it. He can't pass. He's very robotic. Yes, okay, he's strong in the tackle. He has super poor vision, super bad. Like he can barely beat the press. He can barely beat the press.
Why? Okay, but why?
Are we talking about Bakayoko?
But why does he have to be?
He's retarded. I'll be honest. He's just
retarded. Guys, stop. Instead of
you see that pass Osugo made? You see that pass Osugo made?
Have the conversation. So why does he have to be?
Scott hates Enzo, so he just wants to ride for Santos. That's why.
Hold on, David. Why is it that he has to be Caicedo or Elite?
Yeah.
Why does he have to be?
No, y'all let me know. Let me know when I can talk. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah,
bro. I'm tired of this shit talking.
No, we will in a bit. Hold on. No, we will in a bit. I just want to. Why does he have to be Caicedo or Elite?
Why does he have to be Caicedo level? Is that what you asked me?
No, because you're saying that he's not Caicedo level. He's not Lavia. He's not Enzo.
He's not.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I'm not going to argue whether he is or isn't. Why does he have to be that level?
You know why? Because he's playing in a similar position. If he can never reach the levels of those people,
Hey, but the lap doesn't, man. Shut the fuck
The
up.
reason,
No,
the
but
reason,
like,
the only thing
okay,
is, the reason. Listen, Scott. Listen, Scott. Listen, Scott. Scott, I know you have an end.
No, David. No,
I'm not listening, brother. Shut the fuck up.
David,
I'm not listening.
Just ignore Scott. Just you and me have the conversation. Isugo is never gonna be Caicedo level. He's never gonna be Enzo, Lavi. He's never gonna be that level.
He's gonna be better. You know why? Because he's gonna be better than Santos, so he can stay. Santos is he's already gonna be better than Santos, I believe.
So attributes you got to be the same, no? All players
Okay.
that play
No, you know what?
That's
All
right, big up. It's like give it time. This nigga not saying nothing. Big up. Let's move on.
No, that's interesting. Hold on.
I'm entitled. Yo, Lewis. Remember this. I'm entitled to my own opinion, and most of the time I'm right.
Of course.
No, that's fine. And most of the time I'm right.
No, Lewis, you're too nice for this, man. You're too nice for this.
Yo, Lewis,
You're right. It's dragging on too long.
I want to that. Honestly, I want to hear. I'm tired of
Wait, everybody, guys, everyone stop. Daniel, welcome to the stream, bro. What are you saying?
Thank you, bro. I said big up. When we say, you see, here's the thing. When we say big up, it's time to move on. Because that means you ain't saying nothing. Niggas just talking. Let's move on, man. What's this?
Daniel, you don't.
What's this nigga talking about?
Daniel,
Who the fuck with this nigga scout?
No one's gonna agree.
Most of the time I'm right, though, man.
I get this shit, man. Let's talk about something else.
Daniel, you don't want him to bury himself, no?
Bury what?
It's up to men making a mistake, no?
Yeah, bury nothing. Listen, big up. The bitch big up, man. Big up.
Nah, you're right. Nah, you're right.
You're right.
Yo, Lewis, most of the time I'm right.
No, that's
So you guys want to get rid of because player for season for
prerogative.
We got one of these guys again. Most of the time I'm right, though.
Why are you looking for validation? Why are you
thank fuck more fucking. Hey, more. Alhamdulillah, thank fucking Christ, man.
Hey, it's iftar, man. Alhamdulillah as well. It's iftar.
Hey, Peter.
Hold on. Listen.
Peter, I know you were listening. Do you think that Liam Class
as long as listen, he's gonna get what he wants. What's his name? B.
David.
Right? David. I don't know why your name is B, but your name is David. Big up. You gonna get what you want in this summer. I just hope just come back on the stream, like, because every time you talk about a player, like you were talking about Palmer, and then he scored, you didn't come on stream. Just come on stream.
No. But
David, I'm not trying to fight you.
So just remember that.
I'm just saying, come back on stream. As Stugo has missed the whole season because he did a cross against what team was it? Big because he did a cross. He said, his passing is elite. When Santos gave a through ball. When Santos gave a through ball to Gusto and he's doing a no-look pass, he doesn't know how to pass, right?
Daniel, Santos is a
you guys think Santos is a fucking bang average player. Don't tell me what we know or don't know. You told me the guy can't pass because of Sugo did a crossfield pass. Now you telling me that he can't pass?
Santos is not good.
He passed the ball.
Santos is not a good player, bro. He's bang average. He's a 6'7", man.
Can I finish my point?
You should.
Is this an Asugo?
Because
is that what we're having?
Because
I hope Asugo
their fans
I would keep Asugo
and like him more than Enzo. That bothers you. I get it. Sometimes you gotta understand these niggas. These guys who suck Enzo's dick, any player.
Yo, who's the player of the season, Daniel? Who's the player of the season? Answer the question.
Who's the player of the season?
Player of the season, Reece James, no?
Yeah, season.
It's Enzo.
Imagine Townsend being a player of the season in the season that
Caicedo's been better than Enzo this season. I hope this fucking helps.
Put the crack pipe down.
Bro, I'd rather you do crack than fentanyl because you're doing Fenty right now.
Hey, put the crack pipe down, bro.
You're doing designer
put it down.
right about that.
What is he talking about? Put the crack pipe down. Put the Fenty down, nigga.
You got put the crack pipe down. It's okay.
I know you got a poster in your room every night. You look at the poster, you say, "So, relax." It's okay to look at other players and assess them without the eyes of I'm glazing. I want to suck Enzo's dick. Slow down.
This is the Enzo. Is this the Enzo fan?
This
Yeah,
nigga's so
it's-
mad
yes,
about every
that's
other
David.
player.
Oh,
That's
you
David.
know what? You know what? Hey, my bad,
on,
chat.
man.
This
What you doing,
combo makes sense now. My bad. I didn't know this is the Enzo Cup.
And you clocked. Prime.
My bad. I didn't know. I didn't
Had
know.
we on the
This is the
right
Bro,
Enzo
there, bro.
man. My bad. Hey, my
Prime's got
bad.
the reaction time of Liam Delap
My
now.
Lewis,
bad.
what did you
Hey,
find?
Respect my dog.
What's that? What are you saying? What are you saying, Pierre? Well,
Where did you
welcome
find
on
this
to-
one? This is interesting. I don't even know like what the premise of the conversation
Hey,
is anymore.
hey,
I
they
just
found him
It was
backwards
something
play.
about giving Delap a second season, and then it's
Oh,
just all
Hey,
material.
Delap is the
What?
worst striker we've had on our books in my lifetime. So I hope not.
I'll give
I
him one
agree,
more.
but
I'll give him one more
Hey,
season.
Guys,
Hey,
it's,
Delap
it's
is
the
a-
middle of
Right
March.
now.
It's the middle of
The
March.
same thing about
Where's
Werner, man.
Jimmy? We need to trust
No,
him.
because Werner was the worst.
Peter,
And
I
then,
learned my
Yo,
lesson.
Scott, why do you need your dad to come help
back in
you?
the day.
You
I
can't
learned
start
my
this
lesson.
stuff with Jimmy?
You know what? I need him
Why
to
do
pull
you
guys,
why
two
do you need your
goals.
dad to come help?
Let him
Guys,
talk. Let him talk, guys.
Two goals.
Guys,
No,
let
I
him
think
talk.
it's just-
Jimmy? Where's Jimmy?
No,
Hey,
let him
man,
talk
look.
because he said Delap has been injured all season. He hasn't played that many games. Do you know how many games he's played in this season?
That's not
I do.
true.
He's played 20 games.
Do you know how many games Santos has played this season?
Sorry, I was wrong. He's played 20. Yeah, no, he's played.
No, just the league. He's played
Okay,
20 in the league.
Santos has played 22.
So
Yo,
out
Scott,
of 22
yo,
games,
yo,
you can assess.
yo,
No,
Lewis,
I'm talking to the
Lewis.
scout.
Yo, Lewis, let me talk to Lewis.
Top
Lewis,
scout,
let
top
me ask you a
scout.
question.
So no, don't ask. I'm asking you a question.
No, I want to talk to
you
Lewis
want-
because he's the only
No,
objective person
I
here.
want to talk to you, nigga. You ain't talking to me. You're talking to me. I want to talk to you.
Yo, Lewis, how do I get everybody in your chat so mad? What did I do, brother? I just came on.
You're a fucking retard.
That's what Faber hates.
There's been a bit too much rage, man. I'll say that. That is
by the way,
fighting.
numbers.
Brother, Lewis ain't gonna shag you, man. What are we doing here, man?
Oh, when it comes to the numbers, by
This
the
is
way,
how rage baiting
how many-
works. You say
how many
outrageous shit
games-
and people get mad. This is
Scott,
part
how
of
many
it.
games has Isugu? Scott, how many games has Isugu played?
I'm telling you, I'm
Too many to be
keeping the
relevant.
lap
Sorry,
for one
too
more
little to be
season.
relevant, Prime. Prime, too little to be relevant.
No, because I'm just saying, because you know, with the lap, he's not played enough. He's been injured.
Too
Isugu's
little to be relevant.
But Isugu's better than Santos. And
No,
you know,
I'm saying this is what I'm saying. when it
Prime,
comes-
I'm going to be honest, Prime. You don't want the answer to that question. You don't want the
When it
answer.
comes to Santos, I'll be real with you. With my eyes, I look at him and I'm like, yo, this guy's he's a
This
bang
matters.
average. Like
Oh, you're
he's a
cross-eyed.
bang average player.
Hey,
Bang
don't
average.
tell me
Bang.
about eyesight. You're cross-eyed. I ain't listening to your
He's
eyesight.
bang
I'm not
average.
trusting your eyesight.
No, Dog said big up in there. Let's big up and move on.
Okay, let me
Not
tell
to
you
be-
why I'll give him a
not
more
to be
benefit of the doubt.
disrespectful,
Yo,
but do
Lewis,
you
let me
have
talk to
glasses
Lewis.
or contacts or
Let me talk
anything?
to you. Lewis, let me tell you why. You don't know why, Lewis?
Man, he's white, man. I'm gonna tell you
Lewis,
why.
let
He's
me tell
white.
you
That's
why.
why. He's white.
No, I'm a nigga, brother.
Why does that have anything to do with it?
No, I thought you said I was
This
white.
conversation
I
is
was
going to
white.
bullshit. Let's take it to the depth of bullshit.
I thought you
Because
said I
there's
was
nothing
white.
you
I thought
can
you said
tell
I was
me.
white. Okay, but yo,
There's
Lewis,
nothing you can
reason
tell me
why-
that you
Lewis,
look at. No, I didn't say you're white. I said you like it because the lap's white. Anyway,
Okay, Lewis,
as I'm
let me
saying,
Lewis.
how
Yo,
the
Lewis,
hell
let me
do you
ask-
look
let
at
me
a
talk to
player
Lewis,
like the
brother.
lab and tell me?
Lewis, the reason why I'm giving him another benefit of the doubt for two reasons. One, our striking group isn't the best, and obviously we know the ownership. We're not going to go
Why
get
isn't
a
it the
fucking
best?
Harry
Is it a
Kane
color-
or whatever.
is it a
He's
color
half
thing?
the group.
So
He's
let's
half the
see.
group.
Let's
The call is coming from inside
okay,
the
but wait,
house.
let's see what a next
He's
season does
half
for
the
this
group.
guy because he is still young too. You understand what I'm saying? To one more season
He's half
because a
the
lot of
group,
our
though.
players
You've
in the
already
past.
written off Santos as bang
You
average.
know why though? Let me tell you why I've written
not
off
good
Santos.
part
You know why
of
I've
the
written off
group
Santos?
is the lap.
Because he's not
The
gonna
other
get the
is
minutes.
good.
Because you're an idiot. We've got it. Let's just move on.
No, wait.
Like
One-
I'm sick and tired of this debate, bro. We've been going over and over it. You're doing the lap prop, but saying that
How
I'm not
can your
Santos is
excuse
shit.
be?
But I'm
How
saying
can your
because
excuse
the
be
reason
the
why I want to
striking
get rid
dependent
How
of
does that
isn't
make
good?
any sense?
Yo, listen,
You're
let me
saying,
explain
oh, but
myself.
the
Pedro
lap's
is
young,
good.
but
Guys, you guys
Santos
don't
is
ask me-
exactly
yo,
the same fucking
Peter,
shit.
our striker is the fourth top goal scorer in the league. Our starting striker, but our starting strikers are bad. Our striker quartet or
Okay, yo,
whatever is
listen.
bad.
The
But yo,
reason
Lewis,
our
the
striker
reason why I
department
want to
is
get rid of
bad is
Santos.
because of the lap, though.
Lewis,
This is the
listen,
thing.
bro. Yo, Lewis, the reason why I want to
Bro,
get
you
rid of
mentioning
Santos is because
Lewis's
of
name
this.
every time ain't gonna save you. Lewis,
Hey,
not
get
gonna
Lewis's
save you.
nutsack out your mouth,
Yo,
bro.
the
He
reason
ain't gonna
why,
shag
the
you.
reason why I want to keep Santos.
Lewis
is
don't
because
give a shit.
our
He's not gonna
striking,
save you.
our
He don't know you,
bro. He don't care. He
Yeah,
don't know you.
I
I'm invested in the conversation.
No, you're not.
No, you're not, bro. You're invested in
You're
the
not.
clicks.
You lied.
Shut up. You're invested in the clicks. Shut up, bro. I know you.
Yo, listen.
Lewis is enjoying
You're not
the
invested, Lewis. You don't care.
Lewis, I
That's
actually
what
know
I've
you.
been saying the last
You're a
30
terrible
minutes.
person, you know.
You don't care at all.
Lewis is enjoying. Lewis, you're enjoying
You
this.
don't
about
care,
Blaze
bro.
and David, bro.
Why
I'm not
did
gonna
you
lie, you're
lie?
enjoying this. You're enjoying this.
The
game.
reason,
Look,
the reason why
horrid
I'm
Let you guys argue. There's been like 9 voices. Why am I gonna throw a 10th into it? Like the chat can't hear anyone.
Yo, why? So take out one. Take out one.
The reason
voice.
why I want to get rid of Santos is because of this. There's
Later,
multiple reasons.
Last 30 minutes.
Our striking group, our midfield group is too strong. He's not going to get the minutes to really like have any real impact. He's not better than Lab. He's not better than Santos. He's not better than Caicedo. He's not better than Enzo. So why are we just going to keep a guy who's not that great?
No, you're right.
We have goals.
The midfield group is so strong. We're playing
players
right
above
back
him.
and center
Better
mid.
How am I gonna keep the lap when I can play João Pedro up top and get better end product?
But who are we going to get? But listen, there's no guarantee that a Mega's going to be better than the lap. And that's going to be our strength.
He can't be worse.
I'm guaranteed.
He can't be
worse. Yo, you guys are the same fan base.
If he scores 3
3
goals by the middle of March, he's
just
better.
calm down. Just relax. Always remember that. I'm gonna Scott, you're never living that down. You're never living that down.
You're a random guy.
You're never living that down. That's what I see on the class.
Shut up, bitch. David,
hold on. It can't be worse though.
Hey, David. I got a question. If our midfield depth is so strong, why did we go to the Parc des Princes with a right back in midfield?
Why did we go with a right back in the midfield? Because Lavia isn't 100% fit right now.
Why didn't
he was 100% fit? You would start.
Why didn't Nsugu play?
He's not 100% fit.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
He's not 100% fit, but when they're fit, they're quality players.
Do you think the lap can be better than Jackson?
I'll tell you the truth. I got to see next
The obvious
season.
answer is no.
You have to see another one.
I can't.
Why can't you just use what you've already seen?
Huh?
Why do you have to see next season? Why can't you just use what you've seen this season out of the lap?
You know why I'm saying that? Because he's been injured way too much, brother. Way too much. It's not a
regardless of injuries.
No. Fuck all that bullshit. No, because you wanted to tell me. No. Fuck all that. So Asugo, you can tell Asugo is better than Santos based on 55 minutes of football. That's all he played.
I'm saying what Asugo.
No, shut the fuck up. Asugo is better than Santos.
Passing already is already better than Santos.
55 minutes of football.
Passing is already better than Santos.
Cool. Based on one assist against Wrexham. Okay, buddy, we got that. He's played 55 minutes this season and he's better than Santos. But
okay, how about this, Lewis?
Played 700 minutes in the league and we can't debate and we can't judge him. It's not adding up. The maths ain't maths.
Who has the most? Hold on. Who's? My whole thing with what he's saying is this, right? It's stupid, but let's do what Prime tried to do, and let's actually address it.
Remember, you guys.
So our midfield, man. Why you gotta talk when we're trying to lay things out? Why are you filibustering?
Yo, Scott, you want to get rid of João Pedro? Beat it.
Yo, why are you filibustering?
Okay, go ahead.
What's your question, then we can take this back to 2022.
Yeah.
Yo, listen. You guys want to get rid of Pedro, Enzo. Like these are some of our best players. You guys are very naive.
Bro, let's have the conversation. Let's go back to the midfield. So you said the midfield is so strong. Now somebody addressed this already. We had a right back playing in midfield against PSG.
And
the midfield is so strong.
Lavia's injured.
And
I know he's coming back from injury. Sorry.
Okay, so how many games has Lavia played over the last 3 seasons?
Oh, let me find out.
I think maybe less than 10.
But our midfield is so strong that we want to. That in your head, Asugo, who's also played 55 minutes in the entire season.
This is what I'm saying.
Who does analysis on how good the player is based on who was injured?
Are you done? Let me tell you something right now.
You ain't even answer my question. No, you can't answer no question.
What was your question?
No, I'm not asking no more, man. Fuck you.
Daniel, just so I can Daniel question. Just so I can
answer the question.
Are you wanting all of the games he's played for us since he's been here?
Yeah. No, you know what, Scott? Let's do that. That makes it a bit easier on his.
34. Yeah. 34.
Asugo's played 34 games for Chelsea.
No, not his brother. Asugo. No, Lavia has played.
Oh, wow.
Prime. Asugo has played 1 game for us since he's been here, and it was 55 minutes against Wrexham.
Just reached the amount of appearances
when you say Southampton. When you say Asugo's played 1 game, that includes last season.
He didn't play for us a lot. Apart from he played 1 game in the Club World Cup where he made about 20 minutes. It was a 20-minute appearance. Since then, he's played 1 game, which was Wrexham.
This is the guy that's better than Santos. Oh, awesome,
yes.
Man. I hear it though. Because of the assist against that was a world-class assist.
Small sample sizes work in one direction, but not in the other. You cannot write off the lap off a small sample size. But you absolutely can write off Andre Santos in favor of Asugo. That's how this works, guys.
100%.
Peter, I said that. I said that David is a cock for the ownership. Do you agree with that?
I mean, if he defends the signing of guys like Delap, Garnacho, and Gittins, and most of these guys, then yeah, probably. But like, I haven't heard enough of the opinions. But based off what I've heard, I don't really want to hear more. If I'm being honest, it's not like the best conversation.
Thanks.
By the way, on a side note, Andre Santos has already surpassed Lavia's minutes for us as a Chelsea player. In all
Not
cases.
surprising. Not surprising.
Bro, stop it. He has a man of the match this season. It's like to even say and compare.
Actually, sorry, I'll go one further. Actually, fuck all that. I'll go one further. Liam Delap is currently.
Liam Delap got above Santos.
Liam Delap is 200 minutes off of matching Lavia's minutes total for us this season, like at Chelsea. 200 minutes.
Guys, the real question is, when do we think Liam Delap scores his next goal?
One more season.
Never. Peter, never.
Bale.
Bale.
No.
Oh yeah, probably Paul Bale actually.
No, Peter. His next goal. Delap's next goal will be against Spurs. It'll be against Spurs.
No, it'll be against Port Vale.
That is
actually.
the second to last game of the season.
Yes.
He'll be against Spurs. He's not bagging against Port Vale, but he'll bag against Spurs.
I don't think never is a terrible answer, by the way.
Damn.
But he's man, he has got on League One. Delap, I dare you not score.
How many goals does Delap have?
One in the league or all comps. It's 2 in all comps, 1 in the league.
All comps is 2.
Nah, we have to.
All comps is 2. League is 1.
And I think he got one in the Club World Cup against that Meaty Esperance goalkeeper.
The Club World Cup is last season. That doesn't count for this season.
Yeah, but that was against.
I mean, he's got 3 overall for Chelsea. You gotta give him the
Okay,
other one.
cool. 3 goals in 9 months, no problem.
Man said I gotta give him that 3 goals.
Yeah, bro, like it looks dark behind, man.
Awesome. Hey,
you know, 1 goal is half your tally.
Peter said he's the worst number 9 we've seen for Chelsea. He is the worst player. He's the worst player we've seen wear the number 9 shirt. He's worse than Boulerie.
He is comfortably.
He's worse than.
He's the worst 9 I can remember in my lifetime, and I've been watching this club for more than 20 years.
Bro,
so yeah.
By the way, people, if you want a funny exercise, by the way, because I'm doing it now, go to FOTMob, go to Premier League stats, go to goals, and just have a look at the guys who have scored more goals in the Premier League this season than Delap.
All right.
You have such names, by the way. You have such names like Ayo Tanaka, Archie Gray.
Respect him.
You have Nketiah has more goals this season than Delap. You have Sangare, the DM for Nottingham Forest, has more goals than Delap.
Yo, Lewis, I always come and boost up the stream. Don't lie.
You have Josh Cullen has more goals than Delap this season.
He plays for Burnley, right?
Respect.
Yeah.
Burnley,
though. See, I'm a ball knower.
Bro, the centre back for Wolves, Ladislav Krejci, I would say, has more goals this season than Delap.
Hey, Scott.
Hold on. Wait. Wait. Didn't Krejci join him this summer or in January? It was in the summer. I thought Krejci joined him in January. I was about to say if he has more goals than
you gotta say Wolby.
No. There are January signings with more Premier League goals than Delap.
Yeah,
Semenyo has more goals for Man City than Delap.
No, fuck Semenyo. No, Prime. Fuck Semenyo. Ryan, that winger that Bournemouth got, has more goals than him.
The teenager, yeah.
Does Guehi have as much goals for Man City?
I don't even know.
I know he has at least 1 for Palace.
He does. He has 2 goals this season. I don't know for what
they're
team.
For Palace. I don't think they're for City.
Okay.
Jesus.
I don't. Bro. I just don't see the point of giving him another season. I don't see we stand to gain from that.
I don't see the point of giving him another game.
Well, we'll have to give another game because of how the calendar breaks down.
And he way much better, man. That brother's only good for modelling.
I think he is better than Delap.
I mean, Hugh isn't better, but he's not worse.
Yeah, he's just there.
He's about the same level, yeah.
I'd rather play him. I'd rather play him, though.
I don't even really disagree with that one if you want to play Guiu instead.
Just a fresh face.
He has 3 goals in all comps this season, and Delap has 2, so that might be bad.
Wow, Hugh.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. So when people make the argument that our striker department isn't, I don't know how you guys didn't know this.
By the way, Santos is one goal off matching Liam Delap's total for the season.
Yeah, of course.
Yeesh.
It's not good.
He's got more goals than like. Get rid of him. Get rid
How'd
of
you
him
guys
right
not know
now,
this?
man. Get rid of him. Man.
No, Lewis. No, you're saying it wrong. It's keeping, bro. We got to see more. We have to see more. There's something in Liam Delap. I don't know what it is. No one can tell me what it is by the way that you see. But we have to keep him because we see something.
It's weird. It's weird.
Maybe
The only reason I just
Prime. Maybe in David's eyes, like he's the next Werner, isn't it? Maybe like
No. This is why I just
God forbid.
I said, yo,
but
been
Thatcher,
injured.
you know what it is, yeah?
Hey, we saw
Thatcher,
the left right wing. I don't want to see it again.
But Thatcher, at least when you defended Werner, though.
You know, I picked up the chat. I picked up the whole stream as usual.
Big up,
you guys soon, brother.
Hey, go be a cock elsewhere, bro.
Yeah, fuck
Hey,
off.
play traffic, bro.
Anyway,
It'll be great.
Thatcher, at least when you defended Werner, we all knew it was Shaman. We knew the gimmick. It was shameless. So it is what it is.
That's not
someone in Spurs, huh?
That's not why. Werner was like actually a useful human being in the team. Like Delap is not.
True.
Like yes, Werner cleared the ball off. Werner cleared the ball off Leeds goal line for no reason somehow. Yes,
I
was
remember
terrible.
that.
Yes, there's some hilarious Werner misses. I know, criminal. Fatur's a criminal for ever like changing his whole personality to supporting Werner. By the way, like,
but he only did that for. He not only did that for. Wait, Fatur.
Yes, I've known him for long enough. I remember this era. It was super nasty.
Fatur.
Very nasty.
Fatur, tell me the truth, because I knew you back then too. Tell me the truth. You only supported Werner because of what's her name, all right?
It's not. Eleanor. Yeah.
No. The other woman. The one.
No, to be fair, though, the other one was a Dortmund fan. One like that. Yeah, like I'll be real.
No, she likes the
first one. No.
She likes Werner.
Okay, guys, hold on.
Okay,
we can't retroactively high press him for the sins of his past. Like there has to be a statute of limitations. Werner plays in MLS now. We're gonna let this go. He's an MLS player.
He's actually good at MLS. Like that's actually.
He had a brilliant.
He's in MLS in his late 20s. It's cooked. Like he never had a chance to. It's fine.
No, wait. So Peter, what is the statute of limitations on Thatcher's crime? So I know.
I think he's been safe for a couple of years now.
On the Werner thing, but there's other crimes he's committed.
Look, we'll talk about it when the time comes, but like I don't want to turn this into killing Fatur for Werner. That's not fair.
Okay.
There's plenty of other more current things we could kill him for.
Already gone.
Yeah, Fatur, you're lucky. I'm gonna have to drop the Werner Rico. You're lucky.
But yeah, man. I'm assuming we've talked Jorgensen to death over the last few days.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, feel free.
And Rosinha.
I don't know. Like, I'm not Sanchez's biggest fan at all. Those of you who've been watching this channel or just content in general long enough have heard me for long enough say I would have liked a better goalkeeper option. But these same human beings who play with Sanchez also play next to Jorgensen in training every day. Deep down, our players know he's not good. They know. Like, Fofana's reaction to that third goal was so hilarious because that's exactly how I felt like watching the game. He put his hands behind his head and like didn't even try to like run back to clear the ball off the line. He was like, I can't believe it. Like, these guys know he's not good. It would be awesome if he was good. I think the way we threw that game away was insane. To be 2-2 after 70 minutes and lose by 3 goals in the first leg of a Champions League tie away from home is insane. I'm sure that's happened, but I'd have to search for the last time that's happened. I can go back today and look for it, but on Wednesday when I got home, I was thinking, like, I don't know if I remember seeing that. We lost by 3 goals after being level after 70 minutes. I can't remember the last time that's happened to somebody.
To Chelsea or in general?
In general, in the Champions League in a knockout tie.
Okay, I can look this up. So
no. It's not just lost by 3. It's tied after 70 and lost by 3.
Yeah.
Like the way that we gave that up was insane, guys.
I think Peter, on the point you made as well about the players thing, I think I said this it was either in the Discord when I was watching with the casually lot, or I might have said it on the stream. How long did it take the players to start losing their head with Sanchez last season? Like, I feel like as bad as he was, it was a good third of the season.
January, I think.
Yeah, so we're talking half the season, right? For them to actually start getting visibly annoyed. It took Jorgensen 2 games.
Yep.
It took him 2 games to start having players shout at him and get visibly angry with him. How bad do you have to be for that?
They're all probably thinking, why the fuck is he starting instead of Sanchez? Because Sanchez was one of our standout players in that final.
Yeah, and the thing with Sanchez is, again, as bad as he is,
they all were, to be honest. Everyone was brilliant.
There have been moments this season where he has actually looked like a leader at the back, and we haven't been able to say that about him for a very long time. And obviously, he's not perfect. There are still problems. There have been moments where he's actually shown a bit of leadership and shown a bit of presence at the back. Jorgensen has none of that in any game he's ever played for us.
Yeah, it's a bit reckless.
Never had that.
The only ones are Conference League games. It's like.
So
even the Conference League wasn't like a leader or a presence at the back. He was there.
He had better performances, but
he
was just there though.
The closest thing I could see to a team losing by 3 away from home in the first leg after being level after 70 minutes, which isn't even really true, was Madrid beating Atleti in the semifinals first leg 3-0 in 2017. They were 1-0 up after 10 minutes, and then Ronaldo scored twice to complete his hat trick in the last 20. But yeah, what happened to us doesn't really happen. It's kind of unprecedented across Champions League. If anyone in the chat can think of an example where a team is level after 70 and loses by 3 in the knockout round, let me know. But I don't know if there is one.
I tried.
There's never been a time like that.
Looking it up. This has not happened before.
It's never happened.
I've not found anything.
Like, I've been watching Champions for a minute. It's never happened.
Yeah, I can't think of this happening to any other team. I'm trying to look at the Champions League knockout round brackets in random years.
Because usually if a team collapses, they'll lose. It'll be 3-2, 4-2. It won't be 5. Only 5.
No, I can see a team losing by 3 goals, but the way we lost by 3 goals,
insane.
It's insane.
Lewis, bring up that comment from Oliver.
That's disgustingly bad.
Was it bad?
That's actually true.
Wow.
Now that I think about it, so true.
Wow.
Oh, fuck me.
Wow.
But this is where with the Jorgensen thing, this is where, and we have this conversation, and it's the same one we have with the lap of when you have guys like the lap and then Hiu, you can't tell me there's any noticeable difference between the two. You can't tell me there's
Yo, Scott,
I watched Slonina and Petrovic both. I watched Slonina and Petrovic both play in MLS. Granted, it's MLS, and I know what people say. I am telling you, there's no noticeable difference between Jorgensen and both of them. I'm telling you that now. You could play Jorgensen, you could play Petrovic, you could play Slonina, you could play that Sharman Low kid. The level is the same. You can't tell me. So why are we getting these guys? It's the same conversation we have with the centre-backs. All the centre-backs are basically mid. They're varying levels of mid. Tossing's at the bottom of the pile, then it's Badia Shield, but they're all varying levels of mid. The gap between them is actually not that big. They're all of the same level. You can't tell me there's any real noticeable difference between any of them, outside of the occasional thing like Tosin is just abysmally bad in the air, whereas others are only slightly bad in the air. Cool, I guess. There's so many areas of our team where the comparison between players, and it's more squad players rather than actual starters for the most part, it's non-existent between youth players or guys we bought for about 2 mil.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Ooh, I might have.
It is. That's the problem, though. When we have to make heavy rotations, and you just see clearly the players that are in the so-called second string team, they're just not good enough. They can't even do the basics right, and it's you expect us to win important games, and we got to rotate these players into the starting 11. Like, I'm sorry. Like, after you see these players they don't have the technique, they don't have the IQ. Am I just expected to think that these players will suddenly just, I don't know, like gain a large amount of IQ suddenly, like more brain cells, and become better players? Oh,
no, Nathan,
like,
I tell you, the lap is going to become the second coming of Ronaldo. I tell you that now.
Like Terry Kane, I hear it. Yeah.
I get young players can get better, but what I don't get is seeing anything from the lap to make you think that.
Nah,
that's
I've said it before. I've said it before, though, Lewis. Like, young players can get better, but I am of the opinion, and if this is whether this is right or wrong, this is my opinion, that there are certain facets of players' games you cannot improve. From when you're 18 to when you retire at 30 to 35, there are certain elements of your game as a footballer you will not improve upon because some of it is just innate, right? Like, for example, as strikers, you can't teach that killer instinct in front of goal. You can't. That's not teachable. If you have the killer instinct, Mbappe had it from 16. He came into that Monaco team at 16, 17, immediately had that killer instinct. Immediately. It was not taught. Same way Jackson. I like Jackson. He will never have that killer instinct in front of goal. You will never teach that to him. The lap doesn't have the killer instinct in front of goal. That's unteachable, number one. Number two, you cannot teach a lot of mental stuff as well in terms of decision-making and in terms of just the non-idiotic things. You can coach the technical stuff, right? Like, you can get his touch better with time. You can get his link-up play better with time. You cannot teach the mental stuff he is so completely devoid of between now and when he eventually retires. And if you do, it's going to be when he's at his peak. We're talking, 5-6 years in the future. I'm not waiting 5-6 years for Liam Delap to maybe develop a brain. So, like, it's the same with Garnacho. Garnacho can develop some certain things. We've had this conversation before. He will never develop certain things. I used this comparison before. Salah, for all of his good moments, he still dribbles pretty poorly. His actual dribbling ability is pretty mid. That's not improved. That's not improved from when he was at Basel. He still kind of dribbles how he was at Basel. Because there's certain things you just don't improve as a player. You just don't, no matter how good you are. So I'm not waiting for the laptop to develop a brain, bro. I'm just not.
I got no Delap stocks anyway. Fuck that guy. Someone in the chat asked, by the way, did we talk about what did you guys make about that no context? I mean, that no Project CFC thing from their meeting with the Chelsea directors.
Oh, with Matisse and all that.
Yeah.
I wish one thing I say, I wish Matisse had said something before those guys threw his name out there. Because
I don't think the thing is, I don't think Matisse needed to say anything because the conversation he had with Finkelstein, based on what he said, it's not that deep. Look, it's also like I read Matisse's tweet and didn't learn anything new about the ownership, the way they're acting, their like their like nothing was gained by him tweeting that and saying what he said. He only really tweeted that to try and defend his name because people were doing bullshit on his name after the thing from Not a Project. He learned nothing from that, so I'm not surprised he never said anything.
That is where I'm coming from. Like those dudes just basically drug his name down the mud. Because if he had come before the subject himself, that wouldn't have happened. Not really saying anything about what happened, but just throw a hint out there. Because it just gives the narrative to those guys to just spill his name whatever way they want. We all know material like that.
Yeah, look, I just kind of feel a little bit for Matisse now. Like,
I feel for him too. I won't lie. Because he ain't like that.
I don't know whether he was approached or vice versa. Probably they approached him, I guess. And it's like, obviously, I know, look at his YouTube channel, see how many viewers he's got, etc. I don't know, because he's cast them out before. I'm sure they know this. Like, I'm sure they're aware of their perception of the Chelsea fan base online.
I think it wasn't Matisse, it was someone, I can't remember who. Someone tweeted about this. I think, so someone, I think, quote tweeted Matisse and basically said it's mad that, I'm paraphrasing it, but it's mad that, like, a Chelsea content creator can get an audience with like a director of Chelsea, but certain other guys can't. And someone quote tweeted that and said, it's actually not that mad when you think that these guys want good PR. So the easiest way to do that is to speak to these content creators. Because if these content creators, you know, like Matisse has 100 and something K subscribers. I don't know how many views he gets.
It's not just that. It's the demographic of people.
The PR they could get from Matisse, you know, saying positive things is immense.
Of course. course.
It's the demographic of people that certain content creators can tap into where the club otherwise can't, right? Like traditional media ways are typically consumed by people like, let's just say 40 and upwards, right? But if they're really trying to tap in with the younger generation or just a different demographic than legacy media reaches, they have to pivot to content creators and like kind of tapping them on the shoulder, right? Like I don't think any less of Matisse. I don't really think any differently prior to learning all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of nasty if Not a Project CFC didn't reach out to Matisse beforehand for like comment. Like the way it unrolled was kind of nasty. But I'm not surprised that the club behaved that way either. Like none of that is surprising to me. Them being condescending in a meeting, them trying to tap Matisse on the shoulder, like none of that shocks me. That tracks with what we kind of know about them, right?
Yeah. Also, someone else brought a good point. Well, he's been on Sky Sports as well, Talk Sport. Like Matisse has been out there in the public eyes. So, yeah, they'd be aware of it.
If Matisse was in the books of the directors and all that, he would have like given them good PR and all that, but he didn't say nothing. That's opposite of good PR.
Yeah.
The reason why
he's been critical of Blue Co for the last year minimum.
Yep.
The reason why people feel a certain way about it is because it's Matisse. If this was Rory, people wouldn't have a problem.
It's easy to make a narrative on it. Watch, Minerals is going to go live in a little bit, and he's going to start running that he's bought out and start saying everybody else's.
Of course, the slump.
I'll be honest, though, I disagree on the Rory thing because I'm going to be honest with the way Rory acts and the way his opinions change like the wind. You could you could easily see him being bought by the club. The reason why like Matisse and others get it is because they're content creators. That's why. And so people think because they have to
don't get me started on Rory Jennings, man.
Oh yeah, fuck Rory any day, any why. But like,
it's not just
regardless,
that, like,
I think it's any content creator. Any content creator would have this same reaction because of the perception of content creators within the space of football. Like any content creator would get the same Matisse has got.
But guys, like something about like the concept of brown envelopes and like buying opinions. Generally, how propaganda works is the established institution would approach a person who already speaks in ways that align with that established institution's interests. It would cost them much more money to completely reverse Matisse's like fuck this attitude towards kind of what Chelsea are doing, which a lot of us kind of have big picture. Like we all kind of agree with that. It would cost them a lot more money and it would require a lot more compromise from both parties instead of just finding a generally pro like Blue Co kind of person to then just amplify that human being. When you buy people's support, you're not buying a complete reversal of opinion. You're paying them money to continue walking in a straight line with you. That's all it is.
Just imagine like the current administration trying to buy Rachel Maddow.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
So, I don't know. I think the tag of brown envelope comes with like a negative connotation. Like I think it started as a joke in the football content sphere, but now it's become almost like a slur. And I just don't know how that happened or why that happened. But I'll go for Matisse.
Johnny Minerals created the term. Funny enough, Johnny Mineral.
I thought it was just a meme thing. I don't know that. Then I just like a slur.
He created it as it was a buzzword, and now it's become a real thing. Lewis, why didn't you answer your emails? You could have been there.
I never got any emails.
Facts though, Lewis.
When you see a junk mail,
wow. Nah, but Lewis, how much for them to buy you out?
I can't be bought out, man.
To buy your
That's
trust.
not true. You could at least be honest about the number.
Come on, Lewis. How much to buy your?
You left. That's not true.
Blue
I'll be a liar. I have to negotiate.
Lewis, how much to change the channel to Blue Co Lewis G?
To fucking hell, man.
The background is already blue.
Clear Lake's greatest soldier.
1 million.
Nah, bro. Bro, I need
Hey,
200,000 of that 1
I'm
million.
happy, man. That'll do.
Yeah,
That'll do.
Generational wealth. Come on, man.
Lewis,
1
be
million.
honest. You would
I
do
said,
it
no,
for-
yeah, if they make a spinner belt harsher, then we'll talk.
What, Lewis? What if they say we'll bring back Christian?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, cool. I'm in.
No money for you though.
No, you'll do it for a
AC
free
and Cole
season
at the
ticket and
back,
to
let's
be in
go.
the next kit promo.
Run
The
that.
price is not that high. Bro.
Yeah, Lewis gets interviews with the Chelsea players.
They're both coming back from ACL injuries. They'll be all right, man. It'll be a great story when we win the league.
You get to use one of the executive boxes at the bridge 5 times a season.
Only 5 times.
Yeah.
All right, let me use that, man.
Yeah,
for the
I'll
big
get you
games.
in, man.
For the big games, Lewis.
But Tori, you don't need a box seat, bro. I've seen your
can-
seat.
you can-
You don't need
Butter,
one.
buy your own box, bro.
Nah, but he'll take it for the free drinks.
I'm bored, man.
Hey, man.
What
Oh,
they'll
wait, what?
give you?
Jardel, was that actually spinning?
Yeah, it was spinning. I was actually gonna send it to you. Is your spin?
No, what the fuck, man? Nah, the Chelsea one don't spin. What the fuck?
It's fake. As CB would say, the VBS is fake.
You be blue code.
Yeah, his belt spins. What the fuck? Mine don't spin.
Hey, man. What if they got you a spinning belt?
Fucking spins. Oh, the connection's bugging. Oh, fuck off.
Hey, man.
What? Got a spinning belt? Really?
Yeah, bro.
Lewis, if
I get
Spurs
that
go
right.
down, do you want to do Tottenham hate-alongs on Friday nights in the Championship?
Oh, absolutely, man. Problems for this week, by the way. Like,
Spurs v Spurs v QPR will be there.
Alinia's out, Van der Ven's out, Basuma's out, even Gallagher's out.
Bro,
shit.
Gallagher went from Atletico to Tottenham in January and might be in Carabao Cup round 1 in August. This is so awesome.
Do you know what's jokes, by the way, about Gallagher? I might have seen this on stream, so if they get relegated, he'll be the most paid player in the Championship next season.
Yep, let's
Even
get it, man.
even with the reduced wages.
Yeah, so if he's on 200k, if he takes the 50% cut, he's on 100k. The next highest earner is Winks on 80 or 90.
Not to be that guy, but there's no guarantee Leicester will be in the Championship either.
That's a good point. So I was going to say the next one after Winks is I can't remember actually off the top of my head.
Apologies, Neil, if you're out there watching this content for whatever reason, but we see what's going on down there, brother.
Yeah.
I'll assume that
If you guys, if anyone in the chat wants like football to tap into for between now and the end of the season, the relegation race in the Championship's fantastic. So if you guys want to tap into some real struggle ball with Oxford, Blackburn, and Leicester, I would advise it.
Are you saying Tottenham fans need to get ready?
They might as well, bro. Like it's not bad. There's a couple podcasts about it.
Get ready for what to play, what to expect next season.
Yeah.
So I just had a look. If Tottenham and Leicester get relegated, just need to check who did play. Hold on, who did Matt Target play for? Never mind.
Burrow, I swear, right?
Never mind. So if Tottenham, oh my god, if Tottenham and Leicester get relegated, Gallagher will be the highest earner in the Championship by 50,000 a week.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he will because the next highest earner.
Target does play for Burrow, right?
Yeah, but he's on loan from Newcastle. So the next highest earner after Target is Carlos Vicente for Birmingham at 50k.
Oh, that's right.
That doesn't
Birmingham
play
are the
for
money
Leicester,
laundering
I should
team.
say that.
They're in 10th. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
and,
Richards is
I don't know if you guys would have ever talked about this, but the championship's expanding the playoffs from next season onward.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
Six teams making it.
Yeah,
six
so
teams
it's going to
making
be. So they're going to do like a quarterfinal round, which is going to be one-off ties. It's going to be 5th versus 8th and 6th versus 7th. And then the winners are going to advance to play the two-legged semifinal against the 3rd and 4th place teams. And then they'll kind of go from there.
That's
the first change to the format since the playoffs were invented in the late 80s, I believe. So naturally, it being changed in a country like the UK, everybody's upset. But it is what it is.
Yeah, Wavy, to answer your question, yes, he is at Leicester and he doesn't play. So
I don't think expanding the playoffs is unnecessary, but yes, you guys pretend to care about the sanctity of the playoffs.
It just adds more games. That's all.
I just don't see a problem with it. But yeah, right now, from 19th to 23rd in the championship, it's separated by 3 points.
Who?
You guys want
The
to tap into
championship is always like that. That place is a maze.
Yeah.
Hey, man, get Millwall.
Yeah, get Millwall.
Get Millwall.
You guys really want Millwall up? Why do you want this?
That'll be hilarious. They'll go
Why does
straight
everybody
down.
pretend that they want this?
no, I want Coventry, Middlesbrough, and then probably Wrexham just for the jokes.
Wrexham will drop.
No, Wrexham's gonna be disgusting with all the cameras and stuff. No, don't give me that.
Perfect for the Prem.
Mo, you're not a fan of Deadpool FC, huh?
No, that's Deadpool, but shit. Like every 5 seconds, I couldn't even watch the game. I'm good.
Much, yeah.
I don't. Wrexham would be fun. Just don't give me something like Ipswich again. I'm cool.
That's the worst away end I've ever been in.
You went to Ipswich away to watch Disassi do that to us?
No, not that. Wrexham.
Oh,
Wrexham.
You went to
Wrexham?
Wrexham?
The concourse is tiny, bruv.
Why did you go all the way over there?
Yeah.
Hey, congrats to you guys though, because we finally got a home tie in a cup for the first time all season.
Poor Phil.
We got bottom in League One. Let's go.
Hey, I'm pretty sure they lost midweek after winning an FA Cup.
Yeah, they're bottom of League One.
They're bottom by some distance as well.
I don't know how they beat Sunderland.
Aren't they in the same league as Lincoln as though? Like the one that we faced?
Yes, not for long.
Yes.
One's about to be in League 2, and the other's about to be in the Championship.
Yeah, Lincoln are about to win the Championship. League One. Excuse me.
Yep. Hey, we might have Lincoln and Tottenham in the same league.
That is mad though. We got some good.
How it works.
Yeah.
Big up Shard, man. He said Krispy Kreme manager constantly glazing our mid players. How is everyone in the squad world class? I feel like he's always going to say that though. I feel like every manager always does.
He's not supposed to. He's not supposed to say their shit.
No, do you know what I've clocked? I don't know if anyone has seen The Incredibles. He's going for the whatever the evil dude is. You know, when everyone's world class, no one's world class. I hear it.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
That's a good point.
Smart.
I will say for Port Vale, it's important to note they have at least two games in hand on everyone above them because they have to constantly reschedule fixtures to play in the FA Cup. So there is a way they could mount the greatest of all escapes to get out of last place. Probably won't happen. They're 11 points from safety, so probably not, but you never know.
Yeah, even if not, the FA Cup money will get them straight back up the next year anyway. They'll be all right.
Straight back up.
And you got a little trip to the World Champions, mate. It'll be good.
I don't know. They might be seeing Carabao Cup round 1.
Well, I face Tottenham. You never know.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Carabao Cup includes every team outside of the Premier League from round 1.
It's the whole football pyramid, yeah, very much.
Yeah, so if you get relegated, you have to play round 1 like the second week of August.
Yeah, I just put that super chat.
Yeah, we used to do round 2. We were doing round 2 when we finished 12th.
Bro, do you guys remember the Conte season? I had to watch round 2. We played Bristol Rovers. I had to watch round 2 on Periscope from some guy's phone inside the ground.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And people were just genuinely asking me how players played because they couldn't find the game anywhere.
It wasn't on broadcast. It wasn't on broadcast. It wasn't even on broadcast over here. There was no television crew at the game. Somebody set up a tripod with a phone in in the press box part, and the game was broadcasted that way.
Yeah, they're going to trouble for that. Sure. I remember that.
I was watching. There was a Periscope stream because we're getting into Unk talk, but anyways, guys, 10 years ago on Twitter, Periscope and Twitter were like this, so you could watch Periscope streams through Twitter. So there was 10,000 people on this stream on Twitter watching Chelsea Bristol Rovers.
I remember that game.
So yeah, we can never be in round 2 of a competition, and you only get put in round 2 if you don't make Europe. So that's why we were in it that year.
I was gonna say was it? Did we play with when we played Wimbledon? Was that also round 2, or was that round 3?
I can check. That was the Poch season.
Yeah, the one where Moreira played and looked like he was not a footballer.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think it was round 2.
I want to say that was round 2, but I don't want to be unfair.
I feel like it was because that also, I swear, wasn't broadcast.
That was like round 2.
That was the only way you could watch that was like again through like Chelsea TV or something.
That was round 2, and we won 2-1. We were down 1-0.
Yeah, because that was Peter, and we only, I swear,
one of the worst games I've ever watched in my life.
I swear we only came back in that game after bringing on like Enzo and all our best players.
Our goals were a penalty and the goalkeeper running outside of his box and Enzo shooting into an empty net. That first half was sinful how bad we were. I was like, I'm glad this ain't live. We'd be getting roasted on socials.
I'm gonna look at the lineup.
Because that was it. Someone was screaming it on Facebook.
Wow.
We had to sub on Gusto, Caicedo, Nicholas Jackson, and Enzo to win the game against the team in.
Wait, wasn't it Matisse that was screaming it?
I can't remember.
He was screaming at the Tottenham.
But yeah, that was round 2.
Big up OG saying, "Yo, Lewis, I think this guy wants you." He was talking about David. No, he was just having a debate. He
wanted you something fair.
Oh dear. And big up to Y-Bone saying, "Fuck Blue Code. They've made us the new AFTV, bro. We've heard that for years, man."
Oh, well, when men was talking over each other, he kind of did some AFTV now.
I mean, that guy was on some trolling, like.
That's the thing. You don't know these days, Peter, do you?
Yeah. He genuinely believed it, but there was a lot of rage bait.
I don't think he believed that. I don't believe him because the thoughts are not inconsistent when you put them next. They're not consistent when you put them next to each other.
That's a good point.
I think his Santos opinion comes from how much he defends Enzo.
That's
but why do you view midfielders as a zero-sum game?
No, it's
he's a squad player.
No,
as well.
it's because remember last season when Enzo was poor the first half of the season, and people kept saying, "Yo, Santos is gonna take your spot." That's because of that shit.
I mean, sure, but guys,
it's like he's saying, like they're not the same players. Like, why does he have to be Caicedo? Why does he have to be Asugo? Like he's on Santos. You know what I mean?
This isn't Harry Potter and Voldemort. Like everybody, chill the fuck out. Like,
one can't live while the other.
Some of it comes like
neither can live while the other survives. Looking ass. God, we need more than 3 midfielders. I would like to not see both my right backs on the pitch all the time. Like, let's start there.
I would like to see Reece at right back one time.
I don't even care if it's Reece or Gusto. I don't want to see both of them on the pitch. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I don't know. If
Asugo and Lavia could fuse into one person so they could stay fit, that'd be awesome.
That would be
great. I'll say, Peter, I'll go one further. I don't want to see Gusto on the football pitch full stop, to be honest.
Hey, look.
Defensively,
I do want to point out. I don't know if anybody's ever discussed this, although like it high key doesn't matter because we're probably out anyways. Gusto only scored on Wednesday because the contact he made with the ball was so bad that it added topspin to the shot and it went through the goalkeeper. I promise you. His technique was so poor, it worked.
Yeah. How many times did you have to watch the goal back to realize that?
The first time.
You'd be surprised.
I saw the spin on the ball and I was like, wait, did he hit that on the volley, like on a full volley? And then I saw the ball hit the floor. I'm like, nope, he kicked the floor to create topspin. That's awesome.
Because that tracks right. We've seen Gusto make poor decisions.
You don't think he did that? You don't think he did that on purpose?
No, he definitely didn't do it on purpose, but it was so bad it worked.
He was going for it.
Can you tell me the ball striking of Delap for that shot that went wide?
The one that went out for a goal.
I'm gonna hold my hands up, guys. I'm gonna hold my hands up. Casual alert, because I was working on Wednesday because I live in a time zone that's not friendly to Champions League. When I saw Delap and Badiashile and everybody warming up, I turned the stream off. So
I got
no, I started cussing.
I just turned it off. I was like, I have to go back to
I
work.
started cussing,
We're
like,
not gonna win. And then like I didn't watch what Jorgensen did live. I saw a clip of it on Twitter and I was like,
lucky you.
This is not serious. So yeah, like in my heart, I was like, yeah, 2-2, I'll take it. You know, it's all good. And then I checked my phone.
Wait, so you turned off at 2-2?
Yeah, so like I'm not as depressed as everybody. Although
What
obviously
do
I
you
know
think?
what happened.
Okay, so when you saw the result, what do you think happened?
I was like, oh, we obviously imploded. And then I saw the goals. I'm like, oh yeah, we
Do you
imploded.
think a man got sent off?
No, I didn't, because I have alerts on for Chelsea. I would have known if somebody got sent off.
Oh, you had the okay. I just thought you just saw the result.
It was just goal. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, my stream is about 2 minutes behind. Then I saw the dot goal. I was like,
20 minutes.
Bro, how do you concede in the 86th and the 90th plus 4? That's so unserious.
Because
But
our
Peter,
genius manager decided to take Gusto off and put Garnacho on.
yo, I don't know about y'all, but I think Liam really went down in what's that word? In status.
In your estimation.
After that game.
Estimation.
In my estimation after that game, like really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. He did that a little bit after what's it called? He did that a little bit after Wrexham, just because of some of his decisions. Yeah, that he definitely went down after that that PSG game. Like
Bro,
I said this
he tried
yesterday,
to
he's not long
Galaxy
for
Brain
this job.
Champions League.
He's not long for this league, this team. Like it's just a matter of time before he gets sacked. We're just gonna have to wait until that happens.
Have you noticed that all the coaches that wear the black turtlenecks are kind of fraud?
Yep, they're
On that
overcompensating.
Steve Jobs shit.
They're overcompensating.
I disagree with what you're saying because he needs more time. Remember, he hasn't got enough time yet.
Or he can't even get 5 words out.
I was of that impression as well, but that
Don't worry, I hate that we're back here again saying it, but
I just want to say the last 3 coaches that looked like at Chelsea that looked like they had terrible balance between professional and personal lives in Sarri, Tuchel, and Maresca were our most successful coaches.
Right.
The ones that had the
100%.
worst fits, the ones that had like scandals in their personal life, the one with a crippling cigarette addiction, those were our best coaches.
Sorry.
I need somebody to coach this team with a clear fault in their life. I need it. It could be drug addiction, it could be cigarettes, it could be anything. I just need you to have some vice.
So hold on, Peter. So with Tuchel, he was on allegedly coke.
Yes, which doesn't matter to me. I will hold my hand up.
Maresca smoked like 1,000 a day. Tuchel went through it.
Sorry, smoked 1,000 a day.
What was
Maresca was an angry bald man who had a little bit of Napoleon syndrome. But like I like it. I like that.
Maresca's angry.
Oh, for sure.
Oh shit. He was just bottling it up, like trying to keep it on low.
Yes.
I'll be real. I've not noticed any of that with Maresca. I was focused on
from when he got top 4 and we won the Club World Cup, and then he asked for a center back, and they said, "LOL, shut up and dribble." From then, he just turned into a different human being, and I understand it. I support him.
Yeah.
To be fair, the first act of cojones I really saw with Maresca was when they asked him when they asked him about the press conference for the Club Cup final.
Yeah,
they were talking about, are we just going to sit and defend? Yeah, that was when I was like, yeah, this guy's got a bit of. If he can pull it off, listen, I have to respect it because I didn't think this guy could actually win majors, but what he did against PSG, I was like, if we give him some players, we can do something.
I liked Tuchel. I liked Maresca. Never called for any of them to lose their jobs. I was with them till the end. I'm just saying, if you're going to coach at an environment like Chelsea with all these unique pressures and bizarre working conditions, you need to be a clearly flawed human being. You cannot be masters of emotional intelligence like Rafinha and Graham Potter. That shit doesn't work. We galaxy brained ourselves into starting a backup keeper in the last 16 of the Champions League. It's too much. We're not a galaxy brain club.
It's not just those. All of our like Chelsea, like at least particularly with Roman, that have been successful, all had like faults with them. No,
Yes, of course. Except for Ancelotti. Except for Ancelotti. But I think that was our most talented team we like assembled at any
Yeah,
point.
but Ancelotti was like after games on the bus back, he was drinking glasses of wine with the players.
He's Italian. That's fine.
He's Italian.
It's like what they do, right? That could be a stereotype. I might have to apologize. I don't know, but like,
you're right.
Is that a character fault?
I mean, yeah. Jose sold Juan Mata.
No, Jose's also like his entire career has been a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually might be a psychopath. Like
if you look at Jose, Jose like Vegeta, everything makes sense.
No, of course he's a psychopath. bro, Jose is
so
Vegeta. Like, Jose is so like me against the world orientated.
Yeah,
this guy blindly ignored.
Prime's never seen Dragon Ball Z because he would have understood the reference. Yeah,
no,
Jose's
I'm not Vegeta. Dragon Ball. I'm a nerd, but I'm not like I don't watch anime.
But you're not a big nerd because like okay, anyways. But yeah, if anybody disagrees.
But my area is more so comic books and stuff. I don't watch anime.
Peter, are you saying Barcelona was Goku? You know what I'm saying?
No, not necessarily. Like, I don't want to morally load Barcelona as being like a good thing in football. I'm just saying Jose is Vegeta. Like his entire plot has been revenge from day one.
I know, but his revenge was against Barcelona because he got rejected from Barcelona.
Yeah, but he completed that in 2010 and then just made up new enemies.
Okay.
Yeah, Jose's at his best when he's fighting.
Jose's
mentality is us against the world. Because
Jose tried underdog gimmick at Real Madrid.
But I thought with Jose he had
Barcelona again, right?
I thought with Jose, right?
But he had just beat them. Like the witch is dead, right?
I thought Jose maybe had some little moral of like
he's such a Vegeta. He tried going to Tottenham.
Yeah, but Peter, I thought Jose would have had some little level of like, I guess, morality within him. But when when that Vinny Prestiani incident happened, and this guy ignored it and was like, Vinny shouldn't have celebrated, I was like, all right, I know what you are, bro. I fully know what you are. It's you against the world. You don't care.
Yes,
it's you against the world.
Jose would create a siege mentality in a bar with one person in it.
Because Jose's not a racist. You're just you against everyone.
Yes,
so long as
he
you
just
win,
needs
you don't care.
he just needs enemies.
Yeah, the first what I was thinking about was the second leg. How can we use this to our advantage?
100%.
How can we use a racist incident to our advantage?
Guys, Jose snuck into the changing room under laundry in a bin to talk to the team. Why are you doing that?
Hey, my uncle, man. My uncle.
Hey, and he also but he also got sent off in that Benfica game. If he didn't get sent off, he would have had the braziest speech.
Uncle, man. My uncle Jose.
But yeah, like we clearly need people with character flaws to manage Chelsea. Like Rafinha seems like too balanced of a human being.
Yeah, he's morally good.
I'm out.
Rafinha is not willing to sacrifice. You know,
no, like I like him. Like I feel like I would have a nice conversation with him. Like he's probably a cool guy, and for that reason, I'm out.
Oh, also, Peter, the three managers you mentioned, Sarri, Tuchel, Maresca, when we've sacked them, we've hired like the attacking football soy boy managers. Lampard after Sarri, after Tuchel was Potter, after Maresca.
I don't think it's fair to group Lampard with the other two, but I hear it.
Fuck Lampard.
You can say that all you want, but like I don't think hiring him was a bad idea at the time.
Nah, fuck Lampard.
I don't think it was.
Hey, man.
I think playing a midfield of Conte, Havertz, and Mount is a bad idea. But that's the whole
change the back four.
Hey, Frank Lampard, man. What a gaffer.
Nah, man.
Hey, we'll be seeing him in the Prem next season.
For about 3 months.
Do you not think he's gonna bottle the title?
Nah, he won't. Dude. They've won like 5 in a row. I'm actually I'm probably more tapped into the championship than I am to the Prem. They're gonna win the league pretty easy.
Yeah,
mainly because Borough and Ipswich are struggling to put together like runs of wins to catch them. And I just think Millwall have started from too far behind Coventry to catch them. The real race is for second place.
They probably do win.
Lampard, take the lap on loan, please.
I know it's Coventry Millwall win.
Yo, Reece James has dropped a letter to the Chelsea fans.
My captain.
All right, guys.
It's a long one. So
I will tap in with you guys later. It's been lovely to see you guys.
Yeah, bro.
We have a game tomorrow.
Man. Always welcome.
Hopefully we win, but if we don't, then it's about aging men, you know.
Hey, Peter, we'll see Peter back when Rosinha has been set. And also, Surfer trying to get me to learn how to say his name properly. No, fuck it.
No, brother. Right, my food's out, so I'm gonna wrap this anyway. But big up to the panel, big up to chat. We're gonna be back live tomorrow for the watch along. You guys already know what it is. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Love my G's. Big up everybody. Cheers.
David is fast.